some
Hello,
What's up,
everybody.
everybody?
Welcome back. As you can see, we have him back. Different profile picture, but it's the same person. Believe it or not, we did hit 6 likes on the last video.
Yo, thank you, guys. You know what? As a person
That means we start the OnlyFans, right? Or is that
Yeah!
I have
Alright,
no
now that-
idea what video you're referencing.
You know what? It's in one of them.
Alright,
It's
guys.
in one of them.
Alright, guys.
Hold the clip.
It might not be in one of them
new-
that's uploaded yet.
You know, I think
New
it was, I think it was towards
goal.
the beginning of Homestuck. I think it was in the first episode or second episode. I think it was around there.
I don't know if we ever tied a light goal to it. I think it was just
No,
like
I
No,
think we did.
I remember the outro for the first episode. We did a bunch of joke plugs. Like, follow us on Pinterest, I think was one of them.
yeah,
But-
Pinterest.
Probably made a joke about falling on OnlyFans too.
Yeah,
Probably.
we did.
Subscribing to
I don't know what
OnlyFans.
episode, but it was.
Alright.
So if we get 4 likes on this one, we'll do the OnlyFans. Since I can't.
No.
Since I can't remember which one it
Don't
was.
do
Alright,
that.
We'll
I
do
got
the
this.
OnlyFans.
I got this, guys. If this video hits 6 more likes, I will come back again.
Eventually, probably
No.
not for a while.
Probably not, but it might get 6 likes, guys. I mean, hey,
And
we
then
got
he'll
6
get a
likes
total
last
of 3 characters.
time. Exactly.
Speaking of
That
which,
would probably end up being more of a catch-up
hev-
episode than guessing.
speaking of which, heavy spoilers.
Oh
we
yeah,
are
that's probably a good thing to point out.
Yeah.
months in advance. So if you're reading Homestuck with us as we are going through it, if so, very cool. Thumbs up to you guys.
So
Don't watch
yeah,
this video
spoilers
yet.
for everything up to the
Be-
start of
Act
Act
3.
6, Act 5, I think.
Yeah, I think we're at,
yeah.
yeah, we're at Act 6, Act 5, I think.
Yeah, I think we're at Act 6, Act 5.
We just don't got this stuff uploaded.
We read it every week, but do uploads essentially every other week. So
Anyway,
How dare
without
you
further
review our
ado,
fucking schedule.
also thank you guys for the 200 subscribers.
yeah, that is a little bit important, I guess.
That is
Okay,
very cool. We did
Alright,
not.
guys.
How much
I
did we
have-
start with?
I have a better goal. If you get
Like
us to
10.
300 within 2 weeks of the 300 subscribers within 2 weeks of this coming up, we will start the OnlyFans.
No.
I mean,
Because it
valid.
won't happen.
Exactly.
It won't
Valid.
happen.
Alright,
But
guys.
Won't happen.
If it does happen, I will start it.
Alright, welcome back to me setting a like
We can
goal.
eat
If
shitty
this
dark chocolate.
video can get
Yeah, this is
7
a real
likes,
letdown.
I will do a big funny.
Don't worry,
I
Dylan.
will.
We have your share for you yet.
Yeah.
And make
I don't get
sure
why you
you
guys hate
guys.
dark chocolate. Dark chocolate's
It's not
friggin'
it's not
baller.
bad.
No, dark chocolate's shit. I don't care what you have to say.
Listen, you can't
Yeah, you
just
prefer
remove
the taste like
sugar and say
this.
it's good.
Excuse me?
You heard me. You want to start? Let's go.
I don't like piss.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't
I'm
pee
just-
on it. I didn't. I'm not a little pee-pee boy.
Alright, guys, if this video can hit 7 likes, we will make an eye funny.
Of all the things, I wasn't ready for that.
Exactly. It's eye funny. 6,000 likes, we'll make a vine.
True.
We'll go back in time and make a vine, guys.
So
Alright.
about that, I already did.
I'll
that.
go
It's
back
the-
in time and make
it's-
a vine.
It's the goal makes just an actual vine.
Posts a vine.
If we get
because it's just
6,000
a
likes, I'll
vine.
go God tier.
Fuck yeah. Become God.
If this video gets 1 like, we'll start the Homestuck video.
If this video is uploaded, cool.
If you guys can get this video to 1 view in 1 minute, we'll all clap.
I could do that. I could just go on one of my accounts and watch
What
it. and
kind
then
of
just put
clapping
one
are we
view.
doing? Okay.
The 2 hands together, not the
Okay,
not the bad
okay.
clap.
Ninja is not clapping just cheeks.
We are indeed not seeing enough movement.
Should we probably move to Homestuck so we don't get
Oh yeah,
bugged?
that might be a good idea, huh?
Alright,
Quick intermission.
Very open the stream.
Oh, I'm being forced into the. I'm.
I don't know. I
being
don't know who
forced.
put you into this chat. I'm gonna be honest. It wasn't me.
Yeah, I didn't do it myself either, so I don't know.
I don't know, but you are now being held hostage like I am. Someone please send help before they shoot us. I'm sorry.
This
Put that
this
away,
video-
please. No.
this video is gonna go up, and like one of us is getting swatted, and that's just what's gonna happen.
Anyway, we should probably like actually start, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
Wait, we haven't started yet. We gotta redo the entire intro now. All right.
No.
Fuck. All right, let's do
We-
this.
Okay. So, who's this?
I can either go the okay way or the not so okay way. We can go with Bertha.
Bertha.
We just choosing Bertha.
What's she like?
Yeah, Berthas. You know what they're like. They're just like there and existent.
They just exist.
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty close, actually.
Listen, you can't tell me you've met a Bertha, but you know there's at least one.
Well, I can't tell you. Yeah, I can't tell you I've met a Bertha exactly.
I've not met one either.
Exactly, but they're there, so I'm not wrong.
So anyway, this is Jane Crocker.
Well, yeah. Hold on, dumb question. She's not related to Mr. Crocker, right?
No, but she is related to Betty Crocker.
Of course.
So she is. How do I-
You just
A
stopped there.
detective,
She's
I
just-
think.
She likes
Right.
detectives. She likes to bake.
Like Betty.
The cake detective.
She keeps people keep trying to assassinate her.
Because
That was
she's
brought up.
like the heiress to the Betty Crocker company.
Oh, she's like. This is like not even a joke. She's actually related.
Yeah,
to
no, it's-
Mr.
Yeah.
Crocker.
She is
I was
actually
just
related
joking.
to Betty Crocker.
I was like, oh, that's a great joke, guys. I was like, yeah, that's big footy, and then just no,
It's, an
it's
actual
not a
thing.
joke.
Oh, also,
She also has a crush on one of her friends.
she does.
True,
and now she-
We'll get to that later.
We'll
Yeah.
we'll get
Yeah.
to that
We can
first.
only reveal that she likes one of them.
Yeah.
Okay,
Can't reveal
I-
Hugh.
All right.
She fights with spoons, but then
Well, yeah.
but then the company goes through a rebranding and it starts being forks instead.
and then she
You,
fights
you
with
can say she
Eric.
really forks people up.
Oh, yeah.
And she is the maid of life? Question mark? Is that correct? I think that's right.
I think
Yeah,
so.
don't
That sounds right.
Right.
She
Yeah.
is, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Sorry, let me pull up all the canon god tiers.
Yeah, go ahead and do that.
Yeah.
Why don't you like after this
Oh!
video Jacob murder me? Oh,
I forgot the order these were in.
Oh.
I
This
didn't know
guy.
the order.
Oh, my mind for some reason the first thing just went straight to Ricky.
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 Is
Yeah.
that your final answer?
Maybe I don't know anymore. You made me question my answer of Ricky. It's
Oh,
yeah.
you
I'm going with Ricky, and
Nikki,
he 100%.
Ricky, Dickie, and Dawn.
He is. I got it. He's the person trying to assassinate Jane based off the skull on his shirt. Big brain.
Big brain.
Big boy.
So this is Jake English.
What is he an English? Please tell me he's an English like student or teacher. Please.
So everybody like headcanons him as having like an English accent, if that means
Yeah.
anything.
Well, yeah, that makes me feel a little better.
He speaks
he's
with very
also-
old-timey terms.
He says words. He unironically says words like hornswoggled and poppycock.
Yes.
Of course he's-
He's
you know-
also denser than an anime protagonist.
Yeah, no, he is basically a harem protagonist.
100%.
Like, all of his friends have a crush on him, and he does not understand it at all.
Do they?
No,
Yeah,
no, one of them doesn't.
I was
No,
gonna say one
she
of them-
dies.
Oh.
I do not remember
Does
that.
she?
I mean,
She
Alright.
literally said she's not pursuing him because she wants to be a nice friend to Jane.
yeah, no, yeah. No,
But...
you're right,
Okay,
she
that
did
actually
say
makes
that.
a lot of sense. Yeah.
No,
never
she
mind.
flirts with all of them.
I mean,
It
yes,
does,
that's
though.
true.
Oh well. We'll
Hey,
have
but
this argument later.
He also likes comic books and just movies in general and blue women.
Guns. Don't forget
And
guns.
guns,
He's
a lot of
just
guns.
he's like your strapping adventurer type.
Gotcha. So he's basically.
He's also your classic American student.
Dude, shut the fuck up.
Okay.
No, too dark.
What? Okay. Fine.
All right, there we go.
Oh boy.
God, I love
Listen,
that sprite of her.
I know I said this about, I think it was Rose's mom in the first one, but this is 100%.
Wait, we gotta go back.
Well,
we didn't
well-
say it's
Alright.
God
Oh
tier.
yeah, hold up, sorry.
Oh yeah,
Good.
hold on, yeah, right. I totally missed that guy. Whoa.
So his class spec is that he is the Page of Hope.
Oh, like that one guy from Danganronpa.
I don't know enough about Danganronpa to. It doesn't sound right, but I don't know enough about
Oh,
Danganronpa.
Oh,
to-
trust me, it's the right.
He's class
Oh,
picking Danganronpa characters.
I could tell you all about that. It's literally just like, guys, we're all important, but I'm just Hope.
I'm not gonna make you do this for most of these characters, but I want, based on what we've told you about him, I want you to take a wild guess what his weapons is.
Guns.
Yeah.
Every single gun.
It is 2 times pistol kind.
Yeah, you know what? Pistol makes sense.
All right.
Can't be old timey without pistols. Let's go over personality first because I can't think of a name right this second. 100%, we're going Rose's mom, raging alcoholic. But for a name, yeah, I've got nothing. So we're gonna call them Vodka.
Vodka. Well, you'd be right if this was a different character.
Wait.
Anyway, so this is Roxy.
You know, I'm sad. I should have. Yeah.
You were dead on with
Raging
Yeah,
alcoholic.
she's an alcoholic.
Wow, it's almost like she's holding 2 alcohol containers. I mean.
She's recovering at the moment. If the recent chapter I
True,
read it correctly,
true.
she's a recovering alcoholic right now.
Correct.
What else is she's like a scientist?
And like
She's a
hacker.
programmer.
Yeah, she's
Yeah,
like
really
she's
cool.
like a programmer hacker.
She's like really cool. She's also very flirty.
Mm-hmm.
True.
Alcohol tends to do that.
I say
Um,
drunk.
She's either the
drunk
coolest or
goods
the
and
second
thoughts.
coolest of these 4 kids.
Well, we're about to see who I would say is the coolest. But I might be a little bit biased on that one.
Yeah, I'm probably a little bit biased on this one.
She is the Rogue of Void. Her fucking strife specimen is fist kind.
She just bogs people. to
Oh,
death.
and her what was it? Her
She
fetch
also has a
modus.
different one.
The other character's fetch modus modi don't really matter, but her fetch modus is like bottle kind.
ship
where
in a
she
Wait,
bottle.
no,
in
their fetch
bottle.
moduses are really cool.
Yeah,
I
hold
do
on.
not remember. their fetch
Well, I'm not
moduses.
gonna go back to the slides, but Jane's is what is it? A
Recipe.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
She like cooks new items. She's cooking meth.
Jake's
One of
is
these-
puzzle.
Yeah, Jake has the puzzle modus, so he has to like fit blocks into his.
Yeah, like
Silicon.
the storage system from Resident Evil.
He just thinks really hard.
Yeah, Roxy's is
Ugh.
ship in a bottle. So every. It's so stupid.
Every time she takes a drink,
No, it's
a
message in a bottle.
ship
Oh, message in a
appears.
bottle. Sorry.
Every
Um,
time she drinks a drink, a message appears.
And every time we kiss, I swear I could fly.
I've got to be. I'm.
Pizza.
I want the
Pizza, pasta, put it in the box.
Alright, this isn't a
There he
Homestuck
is.
game, just
Oh
karaoke.
yeah, who is this guy?
Listen. I know I used up this card once before, but we are pulling out the Brock card here.
Close.
Very good.
We are
Same
pulling out the
vibe,
Brock
admittedly. Same vibe. This is Dirk Strider.
Well, yeah.
Oh, I forgot to ask. What is he like?
He is exactly like the first Brock, but just cooler, because he's got
Yeah.
a hoverboard.
That's
Yeah.
basically correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
In
basically
case-
correct. Yeah.
Just to get more views on our first video, if you don't know who Brock is, go watch the first video.
True.
Yeah, what are you doing watching this one if you haven't watched the first one?
Exactly.
So he is at current moment of speaking who I would consider to be the coolest character in Homestuck.
Oh, I thought
He
Brock
is-
was the coolest.
Oh man, I mean,
But he's kind of being a douchebag. at the
He is
current
kind
moment.
of being a douchebag. He's being like overly clingy, but
Mhm.
And he also forgot Jane's birthday.
we don't.
Can't forget
there is
Well,
a 0% chance this man forgot
there's a
Jane's birthday.
difference-
Dude has like a
there's
fucking
a-
photographic memory.
Dude
There's
just
a
didn't
difference
show up
between
then, which makes it
predictable and
worse.
predictable.
True.
Alright.
He's also extremely gay.
He's
Yeah,
very.
he's
Can
a
I-
raging homosexual.
Can I say what he fights with, just for big
Yeah,
funnies?
sure.
Yeah.
Does he fight with hats?
No, no.
I tried.
I think it's still swords, right?
It's sword, yeah.
It's swords, yeah. He's
Is-
also about Roxy and Dirk. They are both from the future.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
He
Hold
looks
on.
like he's from the future because of his hoverboard.
Okay, first of all, I'm gonna say, Dirk has potentially the dumbest fetch modus in all of Homestuck.
Nah, I believe in him.
Go on, explain it.
I barely fucking know how this thing works. So it's called the Tech Hop modus. And like,
Oh, it's
Just
the
pulls it.
rhyming modus,
yeah, it's
right?
the
It's
stupid,
like
it's the stupid rhyme bullshit. So like, it forms like a grid, and on one of the axes, it's like items that have something in common.
Yeah, on in like a row, the items have to have something in common, and then in the column they have to rhyme. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
yeah.
That seems very helpful if you're very good at rhymes and common
He is
things.
a rapper.
Mhm.
Exactly. That's actually pretty useful. Then don't like if you need something, you just.
He is
just
also an
has to
artist.
find-
Yeah, but there's also a whole bit where he just shows that he captulogged a bunch of orange soda. So
True. So
You can also make robots and
yeah. So there's a few things to oh yeah. First of all, he fights with swords. He is the Prince of Heart.
it,
He
there's like a
just
whole bunch of robots.
We'll get to that.
yeah. Don't
No.
you know how future people work? If you're from the future, you gotta have robots.
There's a few things we need to explain about this group of characters, I think.
yeah.
Oh, good. Oh, great.
So for
I-
one, basically what happened is they, the main group of characters like did this thing, because their their session failed, so they had to like have a backup plan. So they did this thing that would like reset their universe basically.
Yes, I love when my universe has their backup button.
So they kind of it leads to this weird alternate Earth universe where instead of the main characters, John, Rose, Dave, and Jade, we end up with their guardians. So
No.
Jane is John's grandma.
Oh,
Jake is Jade's grandpa.
wait.
Roxy,
I see where this is going.
Roxy is Rose's mom, and Dirk is Dave's bro.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm like, let me take a guess.
That's
This is
why Dirk has the stupid hat shirt, by the way.
I was like, dang it, Strider. That seems very familiar. But I was like, this is a coincidence.
Yeah, that's why Dirk has the stupid hat shirt, because I think it's just like Hussey needed the design to remind you of Bro, but he didn't want to give the character a hat, so he just like...
So he just put a hat on a shirt.
I don't know if that's the exact reason. It's just like
How to make
he has the
okay.
glasses. I mean,
True.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can't really fight the glasses.
Yeah, and then Dirk and Roxy are from the future.
I'm sorry. You could say you can't fight the Homestuck?
True. Speaking of glasses, by the way.
Who is
we
this
didn't talk
character?
about the. Oh wait.
This is
never mind.
Okay, listen. So there's two ways this goes. This is either a butterfly pretending to be sunglasses, or this is just a sunglasses named glasses.
um.
If it has a name other than like an inanimate object, I'm done.
So this is Dirk's autoresponder.
Well, you know what? Fair. It's fine. It works.
It
It's
later-
still a object.
It later changes its own name to Lil Hal, because this is an AI that is an exact clone of Dirk Strider's consciousness.
Oh, wow. You know, I love
Dirk
when my
Strider's
sunglasses
13-year-old
get-
consciousness.
Oh yeah, sorry, Dirk's 13-year-old consciousness. That's very important.
I love when
They're
my
all 16.
sunglasses gains a conscious.
He's not
Totally
evil
normal.
yet. Lil Hal is not evil yet. I think it's kind of. I mean, who names themselves Lil Hal after the evil robot from a space odyssey? So
Listen. Now there's two ways to tell someone's from the future. One, it has lots and lots of robots, and two, it is a AI.
True. I love autoresponder. I love him. He's so fun.
autoresponder is great.
So-
Oh yeah.
Right. My brain immediately just wanted to switch up Dirk Strider to Stirk Dider. This is Big Hal, 100%. This is Big Hal.
Big Hal.
Big Hal, that's amazing.
Listen, it's a robot and it's Dirk and it's 100% Big Big Hal.
This is Brobot.
Well, yeah, I guess I can see that, but I definitely like Big Hal more.
So this is a robot that Dirk sends to Jake to spar with.
Yeah, I think that's more to
Yeah, it's to
wrestle.
fight, and then
yeah.
so that Jake could get the stupid uranium.
Yeah, there's a point where it just destroys itself so that Jake can get the uranium out of it because he needs it.
Yes, I love being exposed to uranium. It's
Like,
not harmful in any way.
Most of the robots or weird mechanical bullshit in this series is powered by uranium.
Listen. Fallout now has a new purpose, and that is they were getting uranium for the future robots of Homestuck.
Yeah, somebody in the comments of the last video really wanted us to tell you that the characters in this series regularly handle raw uranium.
I love uranium. Listen, should I just start playing? I can't think of the song now. Dang it. Just talks about uranium and just mining it for like an hour. I forgot what it's called.
I don't know.
Oh well. Oh, I think it's
No
called
idea.
Geiger Counter. That's what it is.
All right. I forgot about that.
This is I don't remember the other two that we talked about that were like the hand drawn things, but this is 100% that, but Brobot. So we're gonna go with this is Big Al.
Okay, so this is Squarewave.
Yeah, I probably would have never gotten that even if I tried.
Musical term,
Well,
of
I
course.
mean he is square.
So this is a robot that Dirk built to have rap battles with.
Doing this Friday Night Funkin' style.
Yeah, really though.
There's not much else to say about Squarewave. He's funny.
Yeah, his one-liners probably. He 100% just has one-liners. Oh, this is just Grim from the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
Really though.
Honestly.
I mean, I can't deny this.
Let me guess. Let me actually try here. So he's a robot,
He is
and
a
he
robot.
looks evil. So we're gonna call him Grimbot because I'm so original.
This is Sawtooth.
Well, yeah, I like Grimbot more. I'm not
Like
gonna lie.
Squarewave named after like synth sounds. Sawtooth
Cheating if
is
I look up
a second robot that Dirk built to have rap battles with?
Ah, yes.
I
The second
think
image looks like
so.
rap battles to me. I love when my rap battles contain missiles.
I don't
Yeah.
think we really know a lot about Sawtooth up to this point.
Except that
He's kind of been mysterious. I wanted to get an image of it, but I couldn't. There's like an extra Sawtooth head that Dirk just has on his desk for some reason.
he does a Shakespeare every night. He just goes to be or not to be with that.
Alas,
To
poor
rap or not.
Sawtooth.
To rap or not to rap.
I knew him autoresponder.
Yeah, it's the one that Dirk has never beaten in a rap battle.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he fires
Oh, right.
missiles mid-fight. I've seen that shirt somewhere before. This is... Oh boy, I don't remember his name anymore. This is Fluffy Bunny. Very original. That's the name I'm going with.
Okay. So this is, depending on your universe, this is either Liv Tyler or Terry Kaiser.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Does it?
Yeah, no, it doesn't. Obviously, it's Homestuck though, so it's gotta make sense.
So this is...
It's a lot.
First of all, this is the bunny from Con Air.
But also like different.
Yeah, also like a cyborg that like a ton of people have had the hand in building.
Also
Listen, I
patchwork.
The next one's just gonna be like, so this is basically Goku.
We could spend this entire video tracing the history of this fucking thing, so we're not gonna do that.
Yeah, there's a whole separate wiki page just tracing the tracks of the bunny.
Yeah, we're good.
This bunny has traveled through many a universe.
The important part is that the bunny, one of its eyes makes things grow, the other one makes things shrink, and also that it has 4 legendary weapons. That's what's important about it, really. And like,
this is... Isn't this the thing that killed the Black Queen in the original universe?
So Jack uses it to kill the Black Queen. It also protects John from Jack at a different point. This thing's all over the place.
It
Shenanigans.
is crazy.
It goes
It
against
also
shenanigans.
just murders universes as well, probably. It's something like that.
As of now, no. I don't know about in the future.
As of now.
Maybe if the
It
Black
could.
Queen that it did kill was connected to a universe.
True. Okay. Oh, right. We got gifts in here now.
So based off this information, this is either probably very unoriginal. This is Terrybot because it looks like a mix between Terry and Brobot. So yeah, we're going with Terrybot.
Honestly, that's a really good guess, and is like a more understandable name. Is
Oh
Lil
yeah, I
Seb.
bet it is. Yeah, I was about to say, let me
Lil
guess,
Seb.
but it's not even close, is it?
I think it's
It's a good
originally
guess,
like
but-
Bunny Bot or something before.
Wow,
Jack
yeah,
names
okay,
it.
well, I should just guess Bunny Bot. You know, that makes total more sense.
It's a robot that Dirk builds to
For rap
fucking-
battle.
not to rap battle this time. I don't
To
even
rap
remember
battle.
what he builds it for. He just like sends it to.
It was a
That's it.
gift.
Right,
Yeah,
it's
it
a
like a
birthday
gift.
present because everyone
Because
sent
they were all giving her bunny
Yeah.
related things.
everyone sent her bunnies, and he just built a fucking robot.
Just a funny little guy. Look at that little dance.
He's dancing. He's
He do be
solving stupid puzzles in the land
He's
of
really
crypts and helium.
antsy. He can't be still for too long. He's got ADHD.
I love
Oh,
him, by the
right.
way.
Oh yeah.
I have seen that thing before.
You
the face, at
probably have
least.
seen this thing before. No, you definitely
But I-
have, yeah.
but I don't know where from. So we gonna call him. You know what they all? We're just gonna call him Cal, Moon, and Leprechaun.
So this is all.
Cal.
Okay, I'm gonna say this is all the same thing.
Oh, perfect. Cal, Moon, Leprechaun all together. Cal, Moon, Leprechaun. There you go.
This is Lil Cal.
Well, I was close enough.
You were very close. That was good.
So wasn't he in part 1?
Yeah, he wasn't in the slideshow, which is why I put him here, but he was part of the fight between Dave and Bro. Bro uses him.
Yeah. He was. This is what Bro used to torment Dave with.
So is this the one you would think I would get right?
No,
and then just
this is not the one I was talking about.
Well, I
This is
should have
also the
probably
naming
gotten
inspiration for Lil Hal.
And Lil Seb.
Just put Lil in front of it, and then just put a name at the end.
So Lil Cal is interesting.
Yeah.
The sigh after the yeah killed me. Just
You gotta explain what he is.
So Lil Cal is something called a juju, which is
religious much?
Which is something that has barely been explained as of now.
Don't you know what it is?
So we should just leave it at that.
Yeah, we're just gonna leave it there.
It's a magic item, that's basically.
Effectively, yeah. The other thing about Lil Cal is that
he's big.
He somehow ends up just fucking everywhere.
Yeah. A troll has him for a little while.
So you said there's a wiki page tracing the bunny. Is there a wiki page tracing Lil Cal? Because I wouldn't be surprised.
It's Lil Cal's wiki page, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Lil Cal ends up in just as many places as the bunny.
Probably more. It's like really loopy on where Lil Cal is. I can't explain too much without
spoilers.
Shenanigans.
I guess.
Basically,
Shenanigans.
Lil Cal's the imposter confirmed. He can vent to other places.
Lil Cal's not the one. Yeah, Lil Cal's not the one venting.
Fair enough.
All right.
Getting on this
okay,
slideshow.
yeah. So we're in full character that was more important than I realized at the time, so I didn't put them in the slideshow.
So this is like Jack Noir, but not. So we're gonna call it Knack Juar.
Knack.
Knack.
So this
Knack
is
Juar.
This is Nannasprite.
Yeah, it would have. Yeah, not happening.
This should have been in this first slide.
Yeah.
I'm happy
This character's like gone now, but
she's not gone. She's still around.
But she's like.
She's not like important now, but. Yeah, so sprites are this weird spurb game construct. What matters is that, like, you prototype something before you enter the game, and then you can prototype something again. They're kind of like your guide, right? So...
Like tutorials.
So to explain a little bit more is because John prototyped this Jester doll. The sprite has, like, this Jester type pattern and whatnot. And then later, his grandmother's ashes got prototyped, so it's his grandmother as well in the sprite.
So this is technically Jane.
Yeah, this is technically original universe Jane.
That makes total sense.
She's like a trickster, but also like a kind grandmother. It's really funny.
So
like
Jane.
Jack, but not like that.
Yeah,
and
so
when
Jane.
you prototype something, like all of the like enemies of the game get like the same like
only
attributes of the
it's
yeah
only
when
the
you first
time.
prototype something.
Yeah, the prototyping affects the first prototype that each player does. It affects the way that the queen and king look when they put on their respective tool or equip or hold or whatever. I don't got a better way of explaining.
That's why like Jack had like the jester stuff on.
Yeah.
Because
But anyway, we're in full sprite catch-up mode because I didn't put any of them in the original slideshow.
Oh yeah.
there's
I'm
not
just gonna
that
name
many.
Just gonna name stuff and put Sprite after it now.
Yeah.
Yeah, essentially.
Um. Can we go back to like the third slide and so I could? Oh, this is Roxy Sprite. Never mind. I got it.
Roses. I'll tell you that right now. It's roses.
Roses Sprite. There you go.
So this is also another character that we didn't show.
It's a
technically.
It's a cat.
It had a name, and also the cat got like duplicated to turn into vodka that you guys mentioned. Okay.
This is a character named Vodka that I've got to guess now. All right.
No.
Yeah.
We earlier in this slide, they said that there is a character called Vodka, but it's a cat. It's like a mutant version of the cat that got turned into this sprite. And that mutant cat was called Vodka Mutini or whatever. But none of the cats were put on the slide.
Because
If I see a mutant cat,
But they're important!
I will make sure its name is Vodka. Anyways, let's continue.
But this cat also has 2 different names.
Yeah, but this character only has one name, so deal with it.
Raven's rant about cats.
You would know about cats, yeah.
I'm not the only one with cats.
Yeah, I have cats.
See? I'm the only one with an abundance of black cats, though. So.
Anyway.
Oh, it's definitely Rose's cat. That's Sprite. Rose cat Sprite. There we go. Oh wait, no, I've got it. Vodka Sprite. There we go. Final answer.
This is not the mutant cat.
I know it's not, but
Jaspersprite. The cat is named
close enough.
Jaspers.
And the reason it has like squiggly arms and the hat is because Rose prototyped this doll that was a princess doll, but then she turned into like this squid eldritch horror princess.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so Jaspersprite has tentacles.
That's the important thing.
That's the only important thing. Gotcha. Got
Love
it. Okay.
Jaspers.
So does Nepeta.
I'm like bracing myself for this next slide.
Oh, I should brace too, but I'm not going to. Listen, this goes one of two ways. I either get this right because it's Calsprite, or I get this wrong because it's not Calsprite.
Are you
But
going with Calsprite?
I'm going with Calsprite.
This is
Well,
Calsprite.
This is
Alright. Is this the one you think
No.
I would get correct? Well, I'm happy I did now.
Calsprite sucks. Fuck this guy.
He's like
Calsprite's
Cal,
the
but
reason for a doomed
Yeah,
timeline.
Calsprite causes a doomed timeline.
Cal,
Okay,
Cal-
Calsprite does not cause it, but he is a consequence of it.
pretty confident that's still.
I like
not
to
a
think
good
that he
thing.
causes it.
I believe
No.
it.
I mean, there's another character who's already been introduced that caused it. Terezi, I'm pretty sure, was the one who caused that doom
Terezi
timeline.
did cause that doom timeline, but shut up.
Yeah,
Well,
we don't like to
guys-
put fault on Terezi.
The Blorbo. Yeah, so Calsprite is really obnoxious, and I don't think it can speak.
Probably not.
I
Well,
don't think it can.
I
It's
would
like
hope not.
It's just
The first-
constant, incomprehensible laughter.
the first prototype was like a bird,
Well,
like a crow, and then
We
Cal.
probably
fell
should have
in.
put the other sprite first. I don't know if you even put it on the slide.
No, I did not put Crow Sprite.
Good.
Now who's this?
Is this just Davesprite?
Yeah, this is Davesprite.
Okay, good. Took me a second. I almost said Brocksprite, but I keep calling Dave Brock for the big funny.
I would have counted Brocksprite.
I also probably would have counted Brocksprite.
Yeah, because I
Most
say
certainly.
Brock for Dave. We all agree that Brock is just cooler than Dave for some reason.
So Davesprite is Dave from the previously mentioned Doom timeline. He went back in time and became a sprite.
Yeah.
He's also kind of a little bit of a dick.
He's not that bad.
He's not that bad.
Just like his good old bro, Dirk.
I mean, more recently, I don't know.
We don't even know what happened to him.
Like, all I'm saying is you probably don't pretend to be somebody's recently killed family member.
Oh yeah, no,
Oh
that is
yeah, I forgot that you were referring to the breakup.
Yeah, I think I'm referring to breakup. I'm like, that's not that bad. But no, yeah, that was kind of a dick move. Besides that,
for a while, so I will join the call in a bit. You guys just keep going.
Okay.
I probably shouldn't say this, but this is also the hottest sprite character. So.
Well, there's not much competition. I'm gonna be
honest. It's not
honest.
a high bar.
Hey, there's one later on. Okay, that has like one of my favorite characters in it.
True.
Other notable things. He got killed by Jack.
He did not get killed. He got like beaten, and then he ran away. I think.
Yeah, that
Still
was
hasn't exactly been explained.
He just ran away. That was a totally.
Should we explain the relationship situation? Because I think that one's funny.
Yeah, I probably should.
This character gets into a relationship with Jade, but we never actually see the relationship until, like, we never hear about it until Jade's like, oh yeah, by the way, me and him broke up.
like it's not mentioned until that. It's so funny.
We don't know if it was good or bad. It just happened off screen.
Did a little farming off stream, guys.
Did a little mining off screen.
Next one.
Oh yeah.
Oh, is this Jadesprite?
Yeah, this is Jadesprite.
Okay.
He's catching on so quick.
Well, yeah, they all just kind of have sprites and then they look like another character. So.
Jadesprite is really fun. Jade. Well, Jade doesn't prototype anything.
Jade prototypes Jade.
We gotta explain what a first guardian is.
Do we?
So, yes, we do. Okay. So, Jade, there's a character called Beck that was in the last slideshow, and Beck is what is known as a first guardian. And the first guardian is essentially kind of like this. I don't want to say god, but this creature that is like in each session that kind of watches over it. I don't know if watches is a good
what is it,
way to...
near omniscient or something?
Yeah, near omniscient. Yeah. And Beck was the kids' session's first guardian and heavily associated with Jade
for obvious reasons. No.
Yeah. And then Beck ends up prototyping himself basically, and then that creates just the worst thing ever.
We'll get to that in a minute, but
and then Jade's like dead stuffed body gets prototyped, and then it creates this just really depressed Jadesprite.
This is like I think the only drawing of her that is in like normal Homestuck style.
Yeah.
And this is from a conversation between her and Davesprite.
Wow.
Which effectively reads like a therapy session.
They're so cute together. And
Love
like
them.
Wait. Is was when you said that Davesprite, like the whole relationship, is that this or is this like actual Jade?
No, like he dates actual Jade.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
No, we can explain that in a minute.
Okay, yeah,
exactly.
You'll explain that when that comes
up.
Oh,
right, yeah.
Who is this?
I don't...
So this is sprites that weren't going to be put in the last one. These are
new characters.
These are now new characters.
These are the Alpha Kids sprites.
Yeah, let me just pull up the first video because I remember none of their names. Well, I don't think it's Terezi. That definitely does not. That we're just gonna go
Can
with
I
It's
send
Terezi
you a
not.
picture of all their names?
It's not Terezi.
We're just gonna go with Sprite until it eventually is.
Well, Terezi's. Okay, so this is Tavrisprite. This is Tavros and Vriska combined.
Oh, it's so great. So even harder for me. I got you now.
Yeah, so
Okay.
what
They
happens
exist
is
for about.
Gamzee.
They exist for about 3 pages, during which they spend the entire time screaming, and then they explode.
Yeah, because they had to explode. That's why they were screaming.
So what happens is Gamzee collects all the dead bodies. Because like there are certain characters that died, Tavros and Vriska being 2 of them, and then he takes those 2 dead bodies and he prototypes them for Jane, and then it creates the Tavrisprite abomination. Then they explode and whatever.
And
Yeah.
we never see
that's-
Tavrisprite ever again.
Yeah.
God.
Great, good. Wait. I feel like I should know this one. I should, cause a certain someone is obsessed with this character.
Who's this douchebag?
Terezi Sprite.
Oh my
I'm being serious. I can't remember any of the kids' names.
Okay, should I send a picture that has like a cheat sheet?
No,
of all-
that's cheating. It's called a cheat sheet. So we're going with Terezi Sprite again.
Erisolsprite. This is Aridin and Solix.
There it is. I knew it was. I was like.
So what's really funny about this sprite, is that Aridin hates Solix and Solix hates Aridin, but also Solix already hates himself. So it leads to this sprite just being like, just
Life sucks, dude.
I just made it
It's
depression.
just depressing pile.
slaps
why-
roof
why-
of Erisolsprite. This bad boy can fit so much self-loathing in it.
Like this
Cargo.
way should have exploded if either of them were more destructive.
Yeah.
Weirdly, though, Aridin is pretty destructive, yet it didn't explode. It's probably because Solix is so not destructive.
Oh, this is Terezi Sprite. I'm gonna keep going. You guys created
This
a monster
is
now.
good sprite, best friend.
Good sprite, best
This is-
friend. This is Fefetasprite. Pfeffery and Nepeta.
The
which,
2 most wholesome.
as of currently, it has only spoken in emoticons.
Roxy has stated that Fefetasprite likes to ship.
Roxy
Like
has
shipping
basically
shirts?
said that normally it's impossible to get Fefeta to shut up.
And that's all we know about her.
Look at that face.
You can't hate her.
Best friend.
Oh yeah, okay, on to these
Now
guys.
time for these
So-
guys.
Oh, so Terezi Sprite just doesn't exist. Well, fair enough.
Fressy's not.
Trezzy
Yeah.
didn't die, so
Yeah, Terezi is
Oh,
still
Oh
alive.
well, that would have been great to know before guessing Terezi Sprite 3 times. This is.
Okay, before we should probably explain the concept of these next 12 characters.
So-
It's like
12.
the Alpha Kids, but for the trolls.
yeah, but flip flopped.
Yeah.
Like, these 12 characters came before the original trolls. These are like the Jake. These are kind of like the John, Rose, those kind of characters, but for the trolls.
Oh, okay,
But
yeah.
they're less
I
important than the trolls, so it's kind of weird.
We're
They're
gonna
important,
go
but like,
with. I would feel bad just going Rose because that's what it reminds me of. But yeah. We're gonna go with. This is Bertha. I'm right on this one. Not important. Listen.
yeah, it's kind of funny in that way.
She would take great offense to that.
Every troll will take great offense to being called Bertha.
This is Meenah Peixes.
Oh.
But like the funny thing is, you call her Bertha like Jane, and then there's some connection there that I don't think I should explain
We
yet.
will get to it in a minute.
Exactly.
Meenah is I'll I'll just say it now. This group of characters is called the Dancestors. That doesn't mean anything.
Yay.
It's like this is like an alternate universe version of Pfeffery's ancestor.
And we will not go into it further than that because the ancestors are also in this presentation.
Yeah, we should go over the
Meenah is
ancestors get all together.
Meenah is very cool.
She's
like
probably
the
the
cool
coolest
character.
ancestor.
Alright, I got it.
She's obsessed with money and
That's cool. Listen.
Being cool.
No,
Two ways
being
to be
obsessed
cool.
with being cool is a different character.
No, she's not obsessed with being cool. She just is cool.
she also does fish puns like all the time.
Yeah.
I was about to say, she looks like a fish. That's...
She talks in fish puns.
Because she's Pfeffery's ancestor.
Yeah.
Sea Dweller stuff.
Love her.
Oh. I don't know what I'm getting from this at all.
I really feel like I should send the picture of the trolls, the original trolls.
That's not gonna help me out any.
It'll give you their last names.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but the first name of just bad. Hold on. You know what?
What
Just
if we
give
send
me
a
list.
list and then he has to guess?
No,
like a list of the
hold
names.
on. I'm just pulling up a list of names, so I have something to draw from. I'm blanking on every name possible. Alright, this is 100%, we're just gonna pick one at random. This is Megan.
Megan!
I told you, I literally just looked up a list of names.
I mean, I can see it.
I can see Megan.
Exactly, I can't think of names, so until I can, list of names is gonna be on my screen.
Aranea Serket. She is Vriska's ancestor. And the major thing that she has in common with Vriska is that they both never shut up.
But Aranea is significantly
Seems about
nicer.
right.
True.
Yeah, Aranea is like the nicer version of Vriska and just info dumps. Like at the end of like all these characters are introduced in like animations or
It's like a little
games.
walk around game, right? And at the end of every one of them, she just has like an exposition stance set up.
That explains like the entire lore of every character introduced.
Got it.
And then Hussy steals it.
To declare one character to be the worst.
True.
We're gonna go with Bakugo. I saw that angry face. I mean, if you want a real one, I'm pulling the 100th boy name on my list of Eugene. So
Also fits, honestly.
So this character
Also,
also doesn't
Eugene
shut
is
up.
a valid troll name. Is Kankri. Kankri
We didn't say the god tiers of the last two.
yeah, right.
Because one of them is actually important, or two of them. Those two are actually important.
So Meenah is the thief of life. Brilliant class spec.
it just is death.
Yeah, kinda. And Aranea is the
Sylph.
Sylph of Light.
Don't know what a self is, so. Well, I do know what a self is.
So
It's a
Kankri
creator.
is very similar to Aranea in that the major thing that he shares with the troll that we would compare him to, Karkat, is that they both never shut up.
Oh yeah, it does. Now you said that, now it does kind of look like Karkat. Okay, I think I'm remembering the trolls slightly.
Kankri is like a caricature of a social justice warrior.
Have you seen that one Gumball clip of Gumball, like, doing this, like, social justice warrior bit? I'm sure people are gonna remember what I'm talking about. But yeah, it's like
I don't think I have. I'm not gonna lie.
It was like everyone on the internet just recently. No one's mentioning it. But yeah, social justice warrior. That can basically just sum it up. There are just paragraphs and paragraphs of Kankri talking about like triggers and
the main thing about Kankri is that he goes on rants about all of these things about people being disadvantaged, but the important part is that he like is always dismissive of the people that he's talking about. That's the important part about Kankri. He is the seer of blood, and
Well,
that's him.
Let's be honest here. Everyone here can see blood. That's not that
I was
difficult.
about to say, yeah, I was about to say, I'm like, so you can just see blood?
You can take a knife right now. Cut. There we go. Yep, I'm seeing some blood right there. It became the seer of blood. Oh yeah, this one.
Oh boy, this is. I know it's one of the two combinations, and I know it's not Solix. What? Wait.
Funny
No,
you say
this
that,
isn't.
but we'll talk about that in a minute.
This. Wait, no, this is the woman. What's her name? I'm remembering it now. I just can't think of her name to make up a name. All right. Unfortunately,
I'll give you a hint. You've said that character's name before in this recording.
is it
A lot.
is it just Terezi I'm thinking of?
You are
So
thinking
I'm
of
just gonna-
Terezi, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. I thought that was it, but I also thought that was a really evil one. So, this is Berezi. So,
Alright.
This is Latula Pyrope.
yep. Never. Yeah.
You want to take a guess at what this character is like?
Terezi.
So
Then we
Latula,
start singing the theme song.
Latula is like if you took, what am I saying? If you took, she's just like a gamer girl stereotype.
Mhm.
But like cranked up to 11.
She's all about being like radical and
Gives everyone high fives all the time.
yeah.
She's
You know
like
how
cool.
radical high fives are.
She's like a skater girl.
Yeah, she skateboards.
She also lost her sense of smell, which a lot of people argue that a lot of people in the Homestuck universe argue whether that is actually a disability or not, compared to Terezi's blindness.
Latula's Latula's cool.
Mm-hmm.
She tries too hard. Oh, that's not who I thought was next.
Yeah, you're not. I totally was kind of expecting Solix because I think that was next in Slice on the first one. What's a goth name I can just pull off the top of my rip? I've got nothing, so we're gonna go with Emma.
Should I switch back to porn star?
Mary Gams will be fine.
Hold on.
Porrim Maryam. What is this character like? Do you think?
A porn star. I'm just gonna say it. Someone.
Not too far off.
Yay!
She's like cool and apparently has like slept with most of the other trolls in that group.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
And is like kind of social justice warrior, but like
Better.
better.
I wouldn't say so. She's just like a feminist. Like
Yeah. No, I think
It's-
Hussey called her social justice warrior, but like better than Kankri. But yeah, no, just feminist.
She's,
and
like,
of course,
really
as
cool.
always, Kankri is super dismissive.
Yeah.
I love their dynamic though. She's like his mom.
That's how it
Yeah.
is for all of the Maryams and Vantasses. Vantai.
Oh, she's also a vampire.
We
Mhm.
didn't say Latula's god tier.
Oh yeah, sorry. Latula's the Knight of Mind.
Knight as in like the knight, or like knight as in like a knight of shining armor, or
Like
knight as in
knight as in like
The god tier class.
like knight as in like medieval knights.
Got it. There's like 3 different knights, so
And Porrim is the
Mage.
not
Maid.
mage. Maid. Is she?
She is the maid. She is the maid, yeah.
Okay, yeah, Maid of Space. Yeah, she's cool.
She just cleans up space.
I know
One
I've
of
been
the
saying
better
that I've been saying that a lot of the dance sets are cool up till now. Trust me, a lot of them are really bad. Speaking
Like
of
this
which,
one.
Speaking of really bad,
Who's
this
this
is
guy?
the worst character in Homestuck.
Listen, since he looks like that one guy from Greece, and I don't know his name, we're just gonna go with Grease. Grease Lightning.
this is Cronus Ampora.
Kind of like Harry Potter. He has like a Harry Potter
What?
backstory that's kind of brought up.
He has like this Harry Potter backstory, but it's like tenuous if it even actually happened.
He is the worst in all conceivable ways.
He is genuinely the worst character in Homestuck.
I should just explain why.
He's like dead set on trying to sleep with Meenah
he's
or
like dead
anyone.
set
Just
on trying to
Meenah.
sleep with everyone.
And it comes off
Anyone,
really
not
creepy.
everyone. Everyone implies that he has at least slept with one of them. But he also has this really, really uncomfortable conversation with
Another
that hasn't come up
character.
yet, but yeah,
yeah.
Yeah.
just awful. He styles himself after human greasers.
I love the
fair
way he
enough.
looks. I think he looks so cool.
He looks like he'd be a chill guy, but
Well,
is
do
the
I get a
opposite of
movie
that.
for you? If you like the way he looks, oh boy, do I got a movie for you.
Do I got a book for you? Go read The Outsiders.
He's also he's the Bard of Hope.
He is the Bard of Hope.
Destroys
He
hope.
sings the song and then just.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
forgot. He does make music. It's terrible.
It is awful. It is the worst.
We actually never
Did we
hear
listen
any
to
of
any of?
yeah,
Yeah.
we
did
actually
listen
never
to any
hear
of them?
any of it, but
Is it like that Vine meme where it's like the love song? I don't know if you guys have
yeah,
ever
they're
seen.
all named like really creepy shit. Like all the songs are named like super creepy shit.
Decapitation is my new hit single.
There he is.
Here's that
Okay,
character.
this is related to Solex somehow because of the glass visor thing. But for a name, we're gonna go with Rolex.
Valid, actually. I feel like he would be named Rolex.
I mean, he's made of solid gold, roughly. I mean,
This is
probably just
Mituna
a yellow.
Captor. What is this character like?
ADHD as a person, based off the GIF.
So Mituna's weird.
Yeah.
I thought he just had brain.
I thought he just had brain damage.
I mean, kind of.
I mean, yeah, he canonically has brain damage.
Yeah, he's also like the most difficult character in the entire book to read.
So he spells all of his words in full leet speak, but also he just misspells like everything. It's awful.
It is
That would be like-
so difficult.
that would be me in a world without autocorrect. I would be so bad at spelling everything.
You viewers who are watching this, get ready for that coming up, and me struggling to read like 5 pages in like
I think
5
there's
paragraphs
probably
in a
like
row.
at least 10 minutes of that episode are just spent on you trying to figure out what the fuck Mituna is saying.
Look forward to that, guys.
So yeah, let me know when you post that one. I'll definitely give that one a watch just for the 10 minutes of struggle.
Yeah, and this is the character that Cronus had that really, probably the most uncomfortable conversation you can ever read.
So I wanna preface this a little bit. Homestuck is a relic of its time in that there's a lot of language that is generally something that would not be acceptable in the modern day.
Yeah.
That makes sense because
Well-
a lot of things aren't acceptable in the modern day. Don't
Well,
cancel me.
Like the weird thing about it is that like the time the ancestors come up is when Hussie was starting to realize that some of the stuff is pretty bad. So that's why it's really bad when Cronus almost says the R word twice when other characters have already said it before.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think he actually almost says it
that-
3 times.
That is pretty bad.
I mean, that was uncomfortable, but that was, I think, maybe less uncomfortable
Well,
than
it
the fact
was.
that Cronus
I think
tried
it would
to
have been
groom
more
Mituna.
uncomfortable without the fucking censor.
Yeah, it got censored for whatever reason when it wasn't supposed to.
So the mod we have censors every instance of a slur in Homestuck.
Except for in flashes, but the thing it got censored in was technically a flash.
I think I'm guessing it was just updated and they forgot to change the description.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
probably.
but I think that's why it's so awful, because when the other trolls were introduced, it was like fine to say those words at the time, so it's not bad. It wasn't considered bad when they said it.
Mm-hmm.
But with the dance sisters, it is very like explicitly bad, because at the time it is just bad to say the word, because it is.
I think
it's
it's
like-
just supposed to make you hate Cronus even more.
Yeah.
The entire conversation between Cronus and Mituna is like up there in contention for the worst conversation in all of Homestuck.
I would argue it might be one of the worst conversations in all of literature. I'm gonna be honest.
Oh.
It's bad. It is.
It's pretty uncomfortable.
It is extremely uncomfortable.
Well,
Okay.
I'm happy I'm not reading Homestuck and I'm the one just guessing it.
Like, I'm sorry, Dylan. I'm sorry, I'm Cronus and you're Mituna.
That's fine.
Also-
Oh,
Also,
boy.
we had to,
Oh,
we did.
yeah,
There was
hold
some
up,
more stuff
sorry.
about Mituna.
Yes.
So yeah, Mituna is also dating Latula.
Mhm.
Very adorable relationship. And it's like, it's fun because it gets brought up because they're like, oh, you're still dating after an attorney, because they're like all dead.
And Latula's just like, yeah.
They're very adorable. He's also
Yeah.
the gamer.
Yeah, Mituna speaks on a 4chan background. Like the background like they all speak on is styled like Tumblr, but Mituna's is styled like 4chan.
Yeah.
Oh, what's Mituna's class spect? Just bring that up. I cannot remember it.
Heir of Doom?
It's air.
Yeah, he's the heir of Doom.
Yeah. Listen, normally I would at least try. This is. Wait, mute. Okay, I need to think of angry mute. Apparently, you're that are an angry deaf person. I actually think that's more deaf than mute, but
I'm gonna tell you right now, he is mute.
Okay, good. I was right on at least one of them. A name. Rock.
Rock.
Rock, remove the B.
This is Kurloz Makara. You want to take a guess at what he's like?
Death.
Kinda.
Kinda, yeah, I mean, that's...
So he's
Is one of them named
Gamzee's
fucking
ancestor.
Carlos?
There's a bunch of shit with Gamzee that we're gonna get into later. But what's important right now is that Kurloz is well, first of all, he's best friends with a character that's coming up. I think it's the next one.
He has, like, psychic
It
powers.
was implied that he was best friends with Mituna at one point.
True.
Mhm. And didn't he, like, cut out his tongue and sew his mouth shut? And he's mute?
Yes.
For a reason of the next character that's coming up.
And, yeah.
Well, these two are kind of like super related, so we'll explain more about Kurloz after this.
God tier.
Oh yeah, Prince of Rage.
Every time. He just gets really angry but can't speak out about it. Every time he gets angry, he just starts signing faster.
Yeah.
Wow, you just missed my joke. I'm gonna say it again. Go back to the slide.
No, I heard it.
No,
No,
not
Caden.
Caden's
Yeah,
here.
yeah. So I made it. So he's mute, right? And he signs. And they said, "What's his class spec?"
Prince of Rage.
Prince of Rage, and I made the joke. I'm like, just every time he gets angry, he starts signing faster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds alright.
We're gonna go with Matrona. Listen, I'm not getting any of these right. I already know this for a fact.
So this is Meulin.
I mean,
I
it
would like
started
to
with an M.
explain a
I
funny
get
thing
half
about her name.
points.
Please do.
Get half points for the M.
So Meulin is a plant. And if you look up Meulin, you will get the character. So in order for anybody to actually look up the plant, they need to put plant after it.
No.
Otherwise, they
got
will get Homestuck.
It's like looking for like photos of Knuckles.
Yeah.
Knuckles,
It's
no, human Knuckles. God damn it!
No.
Wait, hold on. I wanna. While we're all here, let me try one. Sonic, Boom.
Then you get a
in
My
this-
Little Pony thing. I'm gonna be honest.
No. It tells me what a Sonic Boom is, but it also says see results for Sonic Boom animated series.
Yeah. So what do you think? What do you think Meulin is like?
A cat.
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah.
She is. So Nepeta is like into shipping. Meulin is like into shipping, but even more.
Like that ice cream person from Gumball.
She's like a fantastic matchmaker apparently, but she can't like get into good relationships herself.
She was in a good relationship.
Listen.
She
we
was in a
all
good
have that
relationship
friend.
once.
It's like we all have that friend that's single but gives out the best advice, and that's exactly
Nudge,
what's happening.
nudge.
That friend might be in the call right now.
But
Meulin
but,
is
like, the
deaf.
thing-
Forgot to mention that.
she's deaf. But like the thing with her and Nepeta is Nepeta like creates like almost every ship possible. Meulin goes with the good ones, you know.
Got
Yeah.
it.
Good ships. The good shit.
So the
The good
deal with
stuff.
her and Kurloz,
Good boy.
just noticing there's like
Ah.
a stray orange pixel in her hair.
It's
I
her
think
horn.
yeah,
It's not a
no.
stray.
Okay,
Oh.
no, it looks weird because her hair like does a swoop over the horn.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the bottom
But
of the
it's just
horn.
her
But
horn.
now I'm staring at it so intensely.
Oh my god.
Anyways.
It's
Should we explain why she's deaf?
Yeah, so basically, she and Kurloz were, I think, dating, right? They were like mate
Yeah.
splits. They were dating, and they, I guess, were like sleeping together or whatever. And Kurloz just lets out like this, like the loudest fucking scream imaginable.
We're
And
talking
she
like
goes-
the Bart Simpson megaphone scene stream. Where he just starts breaking
And
windows.
Meulin loses her hearing from it, and so Kurloz goes and fucking cuts out his tongue and stitches his mouth shut. Now they
Yeah.
communicate
Is-
by signing to each other. And they
Memes. Signing memes.
yeah, they
actually.
sign memes to each other. They call them mimes.
It's like, yo, check out this meme. Just start signing.
Oh, also they're like cultists, which is weird.
Yeah.
they're
some
like
stuff with Gamzee that we need to explain.
yeah.
Her god tier is
She's the
Mage
mage of heart. Yeah.
Oh boy, people are gonna get so mad that I called it a class spec. Oh boy.
we have yet to explain class specting.
This looks like Kirishima for My Hero, so I need a
It should
name
look
that-
like a different character.
It
that
definitely
exists.
does look like a different pre-existing character. But I don't
we're
know
gonna
if you've
get.
seen
Oh
that,
wait,
so-
I know the horns. I remember the one
Well,
with the big
yeah, that
horns,
too. But
remember
I
the
don't
name.
know if you've seen the thing that this character is a reference to.
This is Rock. Take two.
Brock Part 2.
valid.
Yeah.
Hold on,
honestly.
hold on. Wait, hold up. Let me pull up the list of names real quick. Still got that open. Let's just pick one.
It might be
someone,
on there actually.
someone tell me when to stop. And anyone, please
Tr-
just tell me what's up.
Try an R name.
An R name? Okay, got it. We're just gonna go with Raymond.
Again, valid.
Valid, yeah.
I mean, it's apparently like the yeah that
Rufioh Nitram.
Rufio. This is like the most common. I don't think Rufio is a very common name.
True. Do you wanna guess what this character is like?
My only guess is very hot-headed, but that's for obvious reasons.
That is, I think the exact opposite of what this character is like.
Wait, hold up. I know the answer. He's very cool-headed, but rolling the clapping track.
Yeah. So Rufio is he's a weeb. He's a massive weeb.
He's like a weeb, but he's
Mhm.
also like cool, and he gets bitches.
How many did you go through? How many of the trolls did you go through?
We're nearing the end of the dance test.
There's 2 more.
Okay.
And the one is the one I laugh at your joke, laugh at your character the most at.
Yay! that character.
Yeah. So
Oh,
Rufio, Rufio is a little bit of a tool. He is dating, I think, the next character in this.
I think
Yeah,
so, yeah.
he's dating the next character, and then the character after that is his ex.
He keeps trying to break up
Gotcha.
with them, but fails.
And then it is shown that he does like flirt with another person.
He's a little bit of a
Listen,
tool.
the best form of flattery is just cheating.
He watches troll anime.
Anime.
There he is. Hold up, before you say anything,
Oh,
I want you to just wait on
boy.
this one.
Am I waiting on the GIF?
Yeah, wait on the GIF. Give it a second.
All right. Mr. Hand. I'm sorry. I had to.
Oh my
make the
God.
Mr. Hand.
Real.
I had to make the. I had to make the joke. We're gonna call him Harold. That's my guess.
No, he's getting like this weirdly right with like the first letter.
Yeah. This is Horuss.
Well, I should have at least tried to guess horse, but my mind was like, no.
Yeah, so it's Horuss Zahhak. Do you have any guesses of what this character is
We
like?
should. No, and I think we need to get off this GIF as fast as possible. So.
Jacob actually had to go in
mean,
and censor it.
Yeah. Oh,
I
wait,
know.
hold
I'm
up,
like,
holy
I
shit.
know it's blurred. I know. I know
Uh,
it's blurred, but we should
sorry,
probably
rogue
not
of
show
breath.
that for
Anyway.
too long.
We broke
Wow,
a breath,
that's-
and then
So Horuss is really fucking pathetic.
just like every other page.
Yeah. He's the page of void.
I love. Hold on. Can we just wait for the GIF one more time? I just noticed this. Watch the sensor, not the bar, but the actual like sensor.
Yeah, it starts off like
It's
covering
just-
his head. That's why I
Yeah,
had
it's like
to
a
go in
whole
and edit the
bit.
GIF.
I think it just looks like you're slowly moving it into position.
No,
Alright,
like the whole bit was like the narrator is like, oh nope, that's not quite there. Almost.
Yeah, he's super pathetic. He's like a furry or whatever. I mean, yeah, that's about it.
Yeah,
Yeah, and he builds
Yeah.
robots.
He does build
Again.
robots.
A lot of people in Homestuck build robots.
Please tell me there's not.
It's
Like,
actually surprisingly less than you probably think.
Okay, alright, listen. Is it bad? The first thing I thought of was Meulin from.
Right,
Okay, actual name time. Help me out with a list of names. Alright,
It's not gonna
it's a
be
place.
on this.
It's a place.
it's a place. Sophia.
A lot of troll names. A lot of troll names are like either places or like plants or whatever.
I think.
This is
I don't
Damara.
even know.
Damara Megido.
Where to begin?
Well, first of all, let's begin by having you guess.
Yeah.
Hi, like all the time.
this was one of the ones I wasn't sure if you'd get or not, because there's like stereotypically maybe.
Yeah.
So she speaks as the narrative put, like as the characters put it, it's like a weird accent. It's actually just Google translated Japanese.
Yeah.
Got it.
So of course Rufio, being the weeb he is the only person who can understand her.
Well, this is also his ex, right? Am I?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that was
Yeah.
what the list was.
And the way like she talks, she
So
kind of
whenever she talks to Rufio, it's like mostly normal because he can understand her. But when she talks to somebody who can't,
she's very, very sexual. Does he
Very.
still have the
yeah,
status?
it's still his status.
It is.
It's not there. You're offline.
Let me fix that.
Like extremely.
There.
Like his status is a line she says to Horuss.
Oh,
No more games, horseman.
I mean that makes sense. I mean,
Yeah, she just kind of uses the opportunity to fuck with people.
She
There's
used
a
to be
little-
really nice.
Yeah, apparently she used to be really nice, but now she's like super mean.
I mean, thank Rufio for that.
And it's like crazy according to Rufio.
Oh, right.
What?
I forgot I put them in this.
Void. Do what am I naming here? The person?
The person.
All right. Magnus Carlson.
No, it's Hans Niemann. He's got anal beads. No. Okay. So
I mean that is a chessboard, so I had to.
This is Calmasis. I don't know why I put them in this. I'm gonna be honest.
I don't remember much about this guy. I'm gonna be honest.
There isn't much.
This is a character from the book that Rose writes.
I think it's better described as Roxy's mom.
True,
Yeah.
Roxy's mom writes it.
That's. I mean, yeah. I don't know what else there is to say. It's like important, but only important in the context of Homestuck, which is the exact same way that like Charles Dutton is important narratively. So there we go.
Oh boy.
I
This is all
think
the
this
same
is why
character,
we
I think.
added that Calmasis.
Is this Calmasis 2.0?
This is not
Rebuilt.
Calmasis.
It's not Calmasis.
Sort of similar name.
Calabasis.
Califragilisticexpialidocious?
Exactly. That was my first guess.
Mary Poppins says supercalifragilisticexpialidocious backwards is Dociaxylexplostic but that's just the syllables reversed.
It's just a syllabus. Yeah, I'm going with Calabasis.
Okay, this is Calliope.
I mean, it was close. I mean, not really, but
Do you have
The
any? Do you have
next
any,
one's a little more close.
Yeah. Do you have any guesses on what this character is like?
no, I
No?
couldn't, even if I wanted to. I would not do it justice. I mean, the first thing that popped to mind was it's like the Jigsaw Killer.
You know?
Not
Like,
quite.
every time. It's always like, I'm always like, nah, I'm wrong. I'm probably right, and it's just like, well.
So she is just really nice. She's like
The nicest person.
Like
She's
reverse-
really
Shady was at the
nice.
beginning.
reverse Jigsaw Killer. Like, instead of killing people, she immediately like.
Yeah,
kills.
actually.
she writes fanfic and does cosplay.
As like
Um,
trolls.
Does art.
Yeah, and she does art. And she draws this like really nice picture of Roxy.
Got it.
Yeah, and should we explain what she is? Or should we wait for the
we'll
other
do that in
character?
a second.
Yeah, I think the next one is.
Okay.
Oh, well, the personality is the opposite, so I'm assuming this is the Jigsaw Killer. We're gonna call him a Saw.
just saw.
Yep. Yes.
Is
Yes, the
Caliborn.
words.
He is potentially the second worst character in Homestuck.
He's like PewDiePie's son.
And depending on which group of fans you ask, is probably the best character.
True. We don't talk about those people.
We don't talk about.
So Caliborn is Caliborn and Calliope are what is called a cherub, which is another like alien species. The important thing is that every cherub is like two people in one body, and then
Oh yeah, that makes total sense.
the personalities like fight for dominance.
And then like when they get older, they kind of like mature out and like meld, kind of. I think.
I think one personality takes over.
Got it.
Regardless, Caliborn is terrible. He's pretty much, if you can think of like a terrible characteristic for a person to be, Caliborn is probably that.
And
Wait,
Alright.
Billy, can you send that one image?
I don't
Oh,
have
yeah,
that image
yeah.
right now.
I don't think I have that right now, but yeah, he's kind of terrible. If there's any trait that's terrible that Caliborn doesn't have, I don't know. My brain's blanking on me.
Oh, also he asks Dirk to
Cronus
draw
has.
porn for him. He makes
Yeah.
Dirk draw porn.
But like barely.
He thinks it's porn. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Some exquisite pornography.
Cake sluts.
Where are the bitches?
I ask him, where are the bitches? Real line, he says, by
Yes.
the way.
Real line.
And Raven voices this character.
Of course.
Yeah, by default.
What do you mean by
No, Raven
default? You
specific-
explicitly asked for this
Raven
character.
explicitly asked for this character.
You can think of a terrible character.
Which
there's,
means
like, a
that
good
I
chance it's voiced
voiced
by Raven.
like the worst characters.
Anyway, moving on. Oh,
Here's
right.
the image that was...
Oh
Got another
boy.
big grouping of characters.
Oh, wait, hold up. No, actually, that's fine. We can
go
leave
back
this.
to the last two.
Okay.
We didn't say god tiers.
Yeah, so Calliope is the muse of space. I'm not gonna... It's been said. It's been fucking said.
It's been said.
Caliborn is the Lord of Time.
Which
Well-
there's some funny things with this, as in no other character in Homestuck has Muse or Lord as their class. And if you take like a quiz online, which we all have, there's a chance that you can get Muse or Lord. So Raven.
Hey, I
Raven
also
has-
got it.
Raven
That's
got Lord of Time.
Got, I think, Lord of Light originally before I retook it, and then I got like.
No,
Witch.
Lord of Light was the one you got for your little character.
Oh yeah,
for,
you're right. No, yeah,
little
you are
thing.
correct. That for
Hey,
the
stop
web
spoiling
comic
things.
eventually.
Yeah.
There's also a funny another thing. I don't know. You can probably cut this out.
Very funny. Anyway, more characters that weren't in the last video. This
But-
time, at Raven's bequest.
Are we ready? Are we ready for my famous guess of
Yes.
Spade Green Slick?
So these are, for the record, these are more members of the Felt. So they're
Which
all
one-
named after numbers.
Oh,
The other members of the
this
Felt
is-
that have been like. Oh, the ones that brought up Snowman was a member of the
Snowman
Felt,
and Dockscratch. Those were the only
yeah.
ones in the last one.
Oh right, they're like named after. Okay, so this is.
I guarantee you, knowing that they are named after the number on their hat will not help you.
This is the one baller.
This is Itchy.
Oh, okay, I got
These
it.
guys don't really have personalities except for like their power, which this guy's is that he can move
Well,
really fast.
I was gonna have him guess it, but
Oh, sorry.
yeah. So all of the Felt have
You
like
can move
time
really
powers.
fast.
All of the Felt have like time powers, except for the ones that don't.
Except for the ones that don't.
a certain percentage of them have time powers.
But they do all have some kind of notable thing that they can do. Anyway, moving on.
This it's not scratch. This is trying to think of a name for an itch.
So think of the number instead.
Yeah.
So
This
itch
is
was
this
supposed
is
to be like ichi, which is 1 in Japanese.
this is twice.
You know?
True, but this is Doze.
Well,
You want to take a guess at what his
as in,
power is?
he can split and basically become two because I'm original.
So the way that Ichi's power works is that he speeds up time for himself. The way that Doze's power works is that he slows down time for himself, which means that he basically does nothing.
Makes sense.
I think it's described that the pain that he feels is drawn out for like a long time, so he barely feels pain.
Yeah, but he
So if you
also
stab
doesn't
him, it'll
exactly
be like-
accomplish much.
He does not.
Okay, this is. I'm trying to think of more words for three that are in different languages. So this is a buck.
This is Trace. I'm gonna hold off on explaining this one actually.
Oh, this idiot.
I'm gonna hold off on
Oh,
this one.
good.
We're gonna defer Trace for a little bit.
I'm just gonna start.
Trace is a similar power to another one.
This is Quattro.
Yeah, if only it was that easy. Actually, this is
Oh
Clover.
boy! Yeah, I knew it. I knew it was coming eventually. I'm like,
If Homestuck was smart, he would be named that, but no.
What do you mean? I love their names. Their names are so clever.
Great.
You
Obviously,
mean-
he's
you
named
mean how it
after
goes-
he's named after clovers because four-leaf clover.
Four-leaf clover. Yeah,
His
his
entire
power-
power is just being really lucky.
that would also explain clover.
There is an author's note on a page where he's dancing in the intermission that says that whenever Clover dances like that, it's because he is being a frisky little slut.
Sounds like Homestuck to me.
And I love him.
He's great.
Well. Okay, so what has is this
You can also
Cinco?
just go off how he looks.
I am now Sans Undertale. Go into my eye.
Is this Cinco? Or this is yeah, I'm just going with Cinco.
Not quite. This is Finn. I actually don't remember the name origin for this one.
So the name origin, this is also similar to another character that shows up. So Finn used to be like a slang term for a $5 bill.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why I didn't remember it, because it's stupid.
It's not stupid. It's so clever. Oh my god.
So Finn and previous character Trace have the ability to follow trails of people from a different time period. Raven, you want to take
Yeah.
care of this one? These two confuse me.
I think I can deal with this one. I tried to run these guys a D&D campaign once. I never got around past the planning stage. Finn, essentially, if I remember correctly, Finn is in the future, and he can see where you're going to go and mess with you from the future. Like, he can trip you
Oh.
before you're there.
Yeah, so what they do is they follow people's past and or future trails, hit Finn and Trace. And I can't remember which is which, but so
think
one of
Trace is
them
where
can
we're
follow the
going to
past
be.
Yeah,
trails and affect your
Trace
past
follows
self.
your past trail.
I thought Trace was the future trail, because you're, like, tracing where they're gonna be.
No, he follows your trace.
And Finn was at, and he's called Finn because, like, he's at the end.
Trace can
Fucking- I
interact
don't
people's
know.
past trails. So Trace, yeah, he follows past trails and can affect people essentially from the future. Or he being from the future affects people in the past, essentially. And then Finn does the opposite, wherein he messes with people in the future.
Anyway,
God.
this is one of
This
the
is the
funniest
Matt-
names, I'm gonna be honest.
Funny name. Okay. Mad
Mad,
Mad Lad.
Mad,
Mad
lad.
Lad.
So this is Die.
Well, that works too. I should have, because of 6 sides of a dice. I'm
Yep.
assuming.
And
Yep, I
what
would've.
is his power? I'll give you a hint. The doll has something to do with it.
Does he just have voodoo dolls and the ability to like kill people with them?
Kind of.
He has one.
Yeah, so Dai has this doll, which is a juju, by the way.
He's jujuing on that beat as he's killing someone.
I'm surprised nobody's made Attack in the Power of Juju joke yet. So Dai can stick pins into this doll and transport himself to a timeline where the corresponding person is dead.
Huh.
So yeah, so he has a pin for each member of the Felt, and then also the Midnight Crew, I believe.
Yeah.
Huh.
There's a bit where Spade Slick gets his hands on the doll, and the prompt is like, insert snowman's pin, and he's like, as much as you'd like to.
As much as you'd like to.
If you kill her, you destroy the universe.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, he also, whenever he's losing at card games with Itchy?
Was it a card game? Oh yeah, it was a card
It was
game.
like poker.
Yeah, he was losing with Itchy.
He was losing to Itchy in poker, so he just stuck Itchy's pin in and teleported to a timeline where Itchy was dead.
Isn't that exactly how he got introduced to?
Yeah.
Like Die.
Great.
Oh, love him.
You didn't explain the whole scene. The whole scene was that he put Itchy's pin into the doll and it transported him to the current like page that we were looking at, where Itchy just died to Slick.
Alright, what are things of 7? What do you call him? Crowbar. You
This
know
one
what?
is actually real stupid.
Wait,
We're going with crowbar.
Oh!
Yeah, that is crowbar.
Yes!
He is named Crowbar because the number 7 looks kind of like a crowbar.
This one is the only one that I accept as being stupid. Because
Okay,
it is stupid.
Who thought, just a raise of hands, who thought I would get crowbar correct?
I did not.
I did
Did
not.
not either.
So-
But granted, he is holding a crowbar, so I don't know why we didn't think he'd get this correct.
True.
Listen, I can't think of. See, if I had to think of a name, I probably would have got it wrong. But I was just kind of like, yeah, crowbar works.
So Crowbar has no powers. But what he does
He
have
just beats people with a crowbar.
is that he's, I think, described as like the only competent member of the Felt.
Yeah, he's like smart and like well spoken.
And the crowbar he carries is an artifact called a Juju Breaker, which can negate the magical abilities of a Juju.
It
So
can
you're telling
destroy
me
a
that he
juju.
cannot
Can it?
Juju
No,
on
it can't
that
destroy them. You can't destroy a Juju.
It's called a juju breaker. It's what's to be assumed. I think.
So what you're telling me is that crowbar cannot juju on that beat.
Yeah, he's like the only competent one.
I was about to say, I think we skip 8.
Speaking
and-
of, I really hate this name. I'm gonna be honest.
Florence.
Why do you hate this one? It works well for what he does too.
It works. It's so stupid. So number 9 of the Felt is named Stitch.
Shall I explain?
Go
Please
for it.
do.
Okay, so there used to be this old saying called "a stitch in time saves 9," which is just essentially like you fix something now, so you don't have to like do more work later on.
Okay.
And now guess his
That's
power.
it. Yeah. What is his power?
His power is to stitch up time, I guess. That would be that'd be
So
very dumb.
Stitch's power is strange. Basically he makes these like effigies of the members of the Felt, and then later the Midnight Crew make effigies of them, I think. And like if you like fix the effigy, you can like fix the person and like heal them. It's like really weird.
It's essentially like large voodoo dolls that he has of each person. He's like Die, but with more.
He's like the hype foot more. He's a big boy. I'm not gonna. He is a big boy.
You want to see Big Chungus?
No!
Okay.
Oh my
Sorry.
god!
That joke is not gonna be funny to anybody watching this video.
I gotta hold on. I'm thinking of a name that is 10 related but big. I'm gonna call him Tux. I don't know why.
Sorry, I really love this group,
Sawtooth.
and I'm basically the reason that these guys are in here. So, he's like Finn in that it's a slang term. But his is a slang term for a $10 bill. And the reason that these names are good is because it's like old school and like they're like old timey mobsters, okay? So it makes more sense. Like
I want you to guess this guy's power.
You're not going to.
Can he just grow and shrink at will?
So if you hurt Sawbuck,
Oh, great.
You are teleported to a random point on the timeline with him.
Oh.
Yeah.
We can hurt him
but
more.
It's like
theoretically.
It's like weird on how you hurt him because you could like strangle him and you won't be teleported, but if you like stab him, you will be.
Mm-hmm.
So if I stab him, if I stab him theoretically 28 times, I could get back to the reality that I was in.
Potentially.
Or you could just be in 28 different timelines.
I hope at least one of you got the joke of stabbing him 28 times.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
12.
This one's a
Did
little
we
silly.
Did we skip 11? Am I just dumb?
We did skip 11.
Okay,
character
like,
has not
technically
really shown up.
Yeah, technically there are two characters of the Felt.
Yeah,
we
they
haven't
appear
really
as
seen.
kind of.
Is his name Coin? Because he's got a coin.
That is not a coin,
That
that
is-
is an egg timer. His name is Eggs.
Well, it would have been good to know that was an egg timer. Because of a dozen eggs,
Yep.
I'm assuming.
Do you want to take a guess at what that egg timer does?
Is that like the countdown to swamp realities?
So Eggs, yeah, actually, Raven, please explain this one. I don't understand how this works.
Okay, so he has this little egg timer that just essentially takes him to a different timeline, I believe. Let me yeah. Oh no, it can take him back in time. Essentially just like, you know, duplicate himself.
Okay.
Okay, so let me bring this up. Have you seen this one clip of Family Guy? So this one clip of Family Guy where it's Stewie and Brian like keep going back in time to the same point, so they keep like duplicating.
Oh yes, I have.
We're gonna go
Finally,
back in
someone
time
gets it!
to the
And
then
first
like that.
Thanksgiving.
Don't
to
they?
get
I don't
turkey
remember which one
off
it
the
is.
menu.
I don't remember which one it is. Don't they like shoot one of the clones though, and then like?
Yeah, they like shoot one, and then another like different timeline version is like, hey, you shouldn't have freaking done that, and then they just keep coming back in time, and they keep like duplicating. It's like that.
Does they
So
eventually have
Eggs
like
and
a
then the next
civil
character?
conversation to like all go back to the reality?
Except for there's no civil conversation with Eggs.
Yeah.
Okay.
So glad my Family Guy joke actually, my Family Guy reference actually hits, because nobody else gets it.
Are we? Is it bad the first thing just because it's
This
the
guy is
photo
basically always with eggs, by the way.
of it? Is this oven?
This is biscuits.
Why is there an oven? Why are we oven the cold food?
When you oven the cold food, about hot eat the food. The oven is his juju. What do you think the oven does?
He cooks people to different dimensions.
I love the fucking oven. It's so funny. The oven is a time machine. A time machine
So I'm
that
not
allows
wrong.
you to travel forward in time at a rate of exactly 1 second per second.
There's a little more to it.
anything put into the oven like stays in the exact state it's in until the oven timer goes off.
Wait, it is slightly faster now that I realize because it's going at a rate of 60 seconds is 1 minute in Africa.
But
So yeah, so they put him and dynamite into the oven, and then like when the oven timer goes off, then the dynamite explodes.
well,
So
the way it's described is that they set like a bomb to go off in like 2 seconds, but then they throw it into the oven with biscuits, and then only after they've wheeled the oven, and then it goes off, or the oven like timer goes off, then they're ejected, and then the bomb goes off.
yeah.
So I was not wrong with my analysis of that.
Dylan, as
people in
always,
the oven.
has a movie reference here.
Yeah, this is like a movie. Wait, dang, what one was that?
Was it
I brought it up.
Primer?
Primer, and it's like a movie where it's I need to watch it. It's very good. It's where there's like these time machines, and you go in it, and it travels either forward or backward in time, but you have to stay inside the time machine for how long you want to go back. So if you want to go back a year, you have to stay inside that time machine for it will be like you were in that time machine for a year before you get out of it. And there's like but you can't like go like past the time that time machine was made. So there's like a bunch of like taking time machines inside of other time machines to go farther back. It's a bunch of shenanigans. I heard it's a very fun film. Everyone go watch Primer.
It sounds like a bunch of shenanigans. So I don't remember how many balls that are in pool, but I think it's like
It is
no,
15.
is it? It is 15. Great, so we're on the last one.
This is the last member of the fellow. Yes.
He's big again.
He is very big.
Oh,
He's
it's fun.
probably got slang for a $15 bill.
No,
I
no,
love
this one's
$15 bills.
so this one's another one, kind of like Trace, Itchy, and Doze.
Oh, so I'm not gonna get it. Wait, is this just? Is I wanted to
It
say
is not
decent.
Spanish for 15.
I almost said it too. I don't know any other words, so we're gonna go with Spanish for 15. I'm not even gonna attempt to say it while I'm laughing this hard.
No, it's actually French,
for 15,
He's
and
French.
his name is Cans.
because the French word for 15 is like cons.
Of course, it's cans.
I want you to guess what this man's power is.
He doesn't need one. He's just strong.
Swear to God.
He does. Wait, does he just spank people?
No!
I don't know why he's holding Doze like that.
I know. That's what got me off guard. I was like, it looks like he's gonna spank someone.
So Cans has the power
Spank people.
to punch people so hard.
Close enough.
I don't know how to explain this other
His
than to
fists
just
are time
run-
machines.
I don't know how to explain this other than just to run down the scene. So first it starts with one of the best lines in Homestuck, which is you hope to God that it's not Cans about to break through the wall Kool-Aid Man style. Suddenly Cans breaks through the wall Kool-Aid Man style.
And it's like, oh yeah, oh no.
And then he punches Diamond's Droog into next week, literally.
You fly at 1 second
Also,
per second.
another thing about that is that they kind of forget what they were doing prior to being punched.
Yeah, that's called being knocked out.
So he ends up in next week, in a grocery store.
Like shopping for like groceries.
But he doesn't have a shopping list, so he doesn't know what he needs.
He just starts panicking.
That's besides the point. Now we're
right,
just going on a
shopping
tangent.
Yeah.
And then there's like a Sweeper and Hell Jeff comic.
There it is.
Now explain hearts.
Yeah, so then he punches Hearts boxcars into an outdated calendar.
An outdated calendar.
Yeah, but not like the day, just like the picture sequence of the outdated calendar, which is like a horse calendar.
Because of course it's horses. It's hussy.
Yeah, and now Hearts is just stuck with horses.
You're up to your ass
Presumably
farming
to the
all
end of
these
it.
goddamn horses. And then that's like where it ends, I think.
Oh, also all the little second images for the felt are from a comic in Paradox Space like series or whatever called The Inaugural Death of Mr. Seven.
Oh.
I've actually built a Yu-Gi-Oh archetype around
Oh,
these
Sorry,
guys.
boy.
this is the last
Also
member of
socially.
the Felt. I forgot.
Who's this eyesore?
21 blackjack.
Also, flash warning. I guess
Yeah, that's...
it's a little flashy.
I've got no clue. I'm going with 21.
21.
So this is, of course, a character that is name dropped a lot before being actually shown. This is Lord English.
Is this?
Uh,
Of course.
Raven, can I say the other thing about this guy? Has that actually been confirmed?
What's the other thing?
You know what the other thing is.
Like who he is?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of
obvious.
kind of
It's
heavily
obvious.
implied.
It's I think they basically literally say it actually. Like I think the Dancestors do.
Not directly say like, hey, it's like named, but they do say like the class spect. So
Well, yeah, they say the class spect, but then I think they also no, yeah, because fucking Meenah says I'm just gonna say it. Meenah says Caliborn, and then
Oh, she
Aranea,
does?
yeah, Meenah says Caliborn, and then Aranea's like, no, don't say his real name.
Mhm.
Yeah, so this is Caliborn, but it's also Lord
Got it.
English.
Yep.
He has like eye
Is there no
lasers. He can kill ghosts.
He also like sprouted from Doc Scratch. It was kind of weird.
It was
Yeah.
very weird. We're gonna see that in a little bit.
Just like checking this. It's like.
Give me a second, I'll
if
be
you
right
possess
back. You
your
can continue going.
ghost for your
Okay.
game.
The ancestors.
Oh boy. Oh, are there like 7 of these? I
There
don't
are-
remember how many
There are
ancestors
12
there
of
are.
these. There's one for
Oh, yeah,
every
this-
troll.
This one should probably go by faster because there's not a whole lot.
Yeah,
of
these
guys.
are very simple characters.
All right. We're just gonna go with. Hold up. I need to pull up something real quick.
Also, all their names are kind of just titles.
Yeah, they're like titles. Well, technically their actual names are the same names as the Dancestors.
Yeah, but
All right. So we're
but
gonna
these
we're
guys
gonna
specifically.
we're gonna try this. I need to find the starting point. There it is. Is this is this Capricorn?
Not even the right zodiac sign, actually.
Well, I tried at least.
I
just tried it.
think this one is actually in zodiac order.
This is the handmaid.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
So the zodiac signs will not help me here. I was like, oh, ancestors, and they all had the zodiac signs. So like the one thing I remembered was that they all had the zodiac sign on there.
I mean, yeah, she does. It's right here, but
Like the zodiac signs mean like absolutely
Okay, back.
nothing.
Okay,
but
good.
also
So
it's,
it's
this
all
one's
just
Aries
titles.
anyway. Yeah, so this is the
Yeah, I
handmaid.
didn't look at it.
So remember Doc Scratch
Mhm.
and how much of a creep he is?
I don't remember Doc Scratch being a creep.
Yeah,
At
we
least
didn't
you're not
fully
saying that.
explain that.
Oh yeah,
part.
Doc Scratch is a creep. He's like terrible. He's like debatably a pedophile.
Mhm.
So the handmaid is like groomed by him to be like Lord English's servant or something.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you were not kidding.
That's
He is a bad guy.
that's about what there is to this character.
Yeah.
All right. I think I could. I think I might be able to.
Wait. Hussy rescues her.
Oh yeah, right.
Can I ask for a hint?
Run
for
away,
the
Arania's
ancestry?
ancestor. I got this guy.
Can I ask for a hint? Do they all have the in the beginning or just some of them?
Most of them
Most
have
of
the.
them do.
Okay, so I will just say the. If I'm close, but it doesn't have the, I'm gonna count it. The dragon.
Well, I mean, this is the character.
Well, I know, but like the dragon's right there. So. Wait, hold up. I actually had. I just had the greatest idea. Is this the monarch?
This is the summoner.
Well, I tried. I saw the wings. I was like, hold up, monarch, but that would be good.
There's not much to this character.
They indeed summon things.
Yeah,
He
basically.
basically exists. Oh, right. He's like the leader of a rebellion or something.
Yeah, that's all I really know about it.
He like mainly exists for the sake of a different one of these characters.
Got it.
Oh my god, look at him.
Oh.
Oh my
what?
god.
Horny be gone.
I'm gonna go with the dumbest answer probably possible. I'm gonna go with the deceased.
The
Because
deceased.
it looks like he's
Well, it's
dying.
funny
but
because
I'm
he's
totally
he's like actually not dead when all the others are.
Well,
Oh,
yeah,
most of the others.
not as of this panel anyway.
Yeah.
going with
So
the
this
deceased.
is
Yeah, the helmsman.
the helmsman.
The
You guess what that says, by the way?
The Weonic.
The psionic.
Yeah, that's the Psy. That's most Psy.
Oh, I got it now.
So he's Solix's ancestor. He is like a pilot or something. Yeah.
He has psychic
Yeah.
powers,
More like fuel.
like Solix.
Yeah, more like fuel indeed.
This is the deceased.
Close.
Very close.
This is Jesus,
This
actually.
is Jesus. This is the sufferer or the signless.
He is
But,
Jesus.
but that's cancer right there. That's a sign.
True.
It plays kind of a bit into it. So like the thing, you know.
He's got like mutant blood or whatever. Yeah, he's Jesus.
He
Basically.
tried to teach love and compassion to people, and they killed him for it.
He's Jesus.
So much for love and compassion.
I saw his image and it was like, hey guys, look, I drew a human stuck signless, and it's just a picture of Jesus.
Stop complaining about getting Homestuck on your dashboard. My brother and Carcat, you followed the Homestuck blogs. It's amazing that out of all of the characters in Homestuck, you somehow picked the one that is a Jesus analog. What is Homestuck about?
Homestuck is just the Bible on steroids.
Kinda. I love this
Um,
image of her.
The noble.
I
don't know,
So
it-
if you
just
knew
something
this
about the
character's relation to the last character, you might have gotten it. She is the disciple.
I mean, the book kind of gave me like noble, but then I should have probably thought disciple because Jesus.
Because Jesus, yeah. She is his disciple. That's like
I think like she was supposed to be killed, but then one of the characters that's gonna be showing up in a bit like saved her, and
Probably? That sounds correct.
yeah, no, I'm 99% sure that's what happened. And then she like went to live off in the wilderness and try and spread the Signless's message.
Her. Love her.
The Empress.
No.
No. No.
Wait.
No. I
is this
did
is
not
this a
know
reference
what this
to the
word
wise
meant.
men?
I'm gonna say I did not know what this word meant until I had to look it up because of Homestuck.
Is this like the wise men? It's like the wise woman.
This is the Dolorosa.
Yeah, never.
So we were saying that like the Maryams are like mother figures to the Vantasses. It's the same here. She's like a mother figure to the Signless.
Dolorosa is like, isn't it like the Virgin Mary or whatever?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's sorrowful mother. And it's
Sorrowful mother. Woo.
often depicted as like the Virgin Mary grieving over her dead son.
This is the Signless as a baby.
Ooh.
Old grub. Oh.
Is that the Grim Reaper? I had to make the joke.
More like Phoenix Wright.
The attorney. Now that you said that, I'm going with the attorney in that final answer.
I guess it's actually closer to Miles Edgeworth. This is Neophyte Red Glare.
Yeah. That is not a title. I was lied to.
Well, I mean, Neophyte is a title.
Rewind.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I mean, her actual name is Red Glare, but...
Okay, what's the title mean then?
Yeah, what does Neophyte mean?
I can look it up.
You're the one with...
Thank you. You can't say it's a title and then not know what it means.
Browser
So
screen right now.
A person who is new to a subject, skill, or belief.
Got it.
I see.
No,
What
yeah,
is-
it's just giving me memes.
Giving me.
Yeah, we'll talk a little bit more about her in a second, because
that is the go back real quick. How do you say that word again?
Neophyte.
Okay, thank you. Go back. Neophyte Blue Glare.
Real. Valid.
So this is Marquise Spinneret Mindfang.
Yeah, no.
She's like arguably the protagonist of the ancestors.
I
like
guess.
we see a lot
She's
of
also
protagonist.
she's
God.
also
True.
probably the only character in Homestuck that is canonically a rapist.
Oh, canonically good. Good. Canonically. Oh boy.
protagonist in the sense that
Like,
we
oh
see
boy,
a
what
lot
I
of
get
the
myself
ancestors through her.
Yeah,
like,
I
through her
didn't.
perspective.
She's a pirate.
She's a pirate. Smiley face.
It's like that way you say it. You say I say things sometimes.
Yeah, she's a pirate. She keeps the Dolorosa as like a sex slave.
Oh, great.
And she has this like intense rivalry with Red Glare, which ends with Mindfang getting put on trial, and then God,
Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney.
I'm like really foggy on the details about this stuff.
Mindfang like mind control or like persuades like all of the like Watcher on to attack Red Glare, I think, if I remember that correctly. Like she like pushes them in the direction of hating hating Red Glare more than her.
She does in fact have good mind control people to hate or attack Red Glare.
Yeah, and then Red Glare gets hanged.
Oh.
Oh.
Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney.
I forgot that this guy came next and not
Yeah, I know, right?
not the purple one.
Yeah, what is on the table? May I have a Like,
I don't know. It's like money or
Okay.
something. It doesn't
That's
matter.
Or
not important.
broken
That's
robot
not
pieces.
important. That is
Yeah.
the stressed.
The stress.
Valid.
Does he look
For real.
stressed? He
Uh,
looks stressed.
it-
to
No,
me.
this is when the names don't have the in it.
Yeah, it is
Aw.
unfortunate because this is, I think, the only picture of this guy that exists officially.
the
Is
rock.
Executor Darkleer.
Oh yeah.
He
Do I
also
have to
he
re-
can
do I
be
have to
called
put
the
that in there?
Executor,
I
but most people call it
Guess.
Darkleer.
So Darkleer is, of course, Equius's ancestor. I don't remember anything about this guy.
I think Darkleer was the one who
I know
helped
he's the one.
Disciple escape.
He's also definitely the one who killed the Sufferer.
Yeah, because of the arrow.
Yeah,
It's
because
there.
of the arrow. Yeah. Outside of that, I don't remember anything about this guy.
I'm like 99% sure he was the one
He
who
like
helped.
builds something
escape
for
Disciple.
Mindfang, I think.
Like Equius does. No, not exactly.
But I don't remember what he builds for her, so like... Or is it like she brings him like the magic cue ball or something? Yeah, fucking...
Here, give me a second.
It's not important.
It is not
It
important.
is. They are most certainly unimportant.
He's a character.
Speaking of
The
people that
crazy.
are characters.
The crazy. I don't
Crazy?
care if it. Exactly.
Shut up!
Wait, listen. Can we, in the comment section, can we get at least one crazy, like,
Look, you guys
comment?
can spam it as much as you want as long as you keep it to a single comment thread. I really don't care.
Yeah, just a bunch of replies on one comment.
So this is the Grand High Blood. And this is why the naming scheme of the ancestors is stupid.
Exactly, the crazy.
No, he is the only one that breaks it. I don't know why you hate this naming scheme.
He's Gamzee's ancestor. He's I fucking don't remember anything about this guy.
I'm gonna say I don't remember what he did either.
Raven, help.
Help us. What did the Grand High Blood do in the story?
He slaughtered like a lot, and I think he was like part of the reason that Lime Bloods are extinct. He is like he also has like a huge like cult following.
Really crazy.
And he's also like just really powerful. And yes, crazy.
Thank you.
There he is.
Does it start with a the, or am I
No.
just
No.
is it like a single word, or is it like a full name?
It's a name.
It's
The sniper. I'm sorry, I can't think of anything.
Sniping's a good job, mate. Great work. Out of doors. Guarantee you won't go hungry. Because at the end of the day, as long as there's 2 people left alive on the planet, someone is gonna want someone dead. This is Orphan or Dual Scar.
Is it because he kills parents?
Yes.
Yeah.
and he has 2 scars. Cronus.
He has 2 scars that you can't see. Dual Scar has this like super intense rivalry with Mindfang, who seems to have a rivalry with fucking everybody. I don't remember anything else about him. Is there anything else about him?
Pirate.
He's a pirate.
Pirate.
Smiley face.
Did Mindfang kill him?
He has the same stupid pants as Aridin.
Did someone else kill him?
I think he
died.
looks so cool.
He's kind of cool. He died by someone's hand.
Here, I can look it up.
I'd look it up, but spoilers, since I haven't read it all
I don't
yet.
know. I'm not
Yeah,
exactly
I
sure
think
what
you
spoilers
actually
you're gonna
click
find
the-
on Dual Scar's wiki page.
His wiki page is called Cronus Ampora post scratch.
Alright, listen, I know I probably shouldn't.
I like how
but-
each of sorry to point this out on each of the ancestors things, they have like a section where like Dual Scars' connection to Aridin, Mindfang's connection with Vriska, and then like Darkleer is connection with Equius.
Yeah.
And it's just like bizarre.
Please tell me
Alright,
the dual scar one mentions the pants.
Alright, listen.
It mentions how Eridan's Flarp model is modeled after dual scar. And then the similar relationship between Vriska and Eridan. But Dual Scar's report failed to impress the High Blood, however, he himself executed. There's nothing about. Huh? Oh, sorry. There's like this line.
Fuck you.
I hope that gets in the audio. I hope that gets in the final cut.
Here's a line from the wiki.
I had to. I was about to say, I'm like, I don't think I should touch the soundboard because I wanted to see what crit was.
Oh, it's the TF2 crit sound.
Is it, dude? Imagine just Orphaner like trying to hit Mind Fang and he actually hits the shot just. But I was like, oh, that probably won't come up in the recording. I shut it, but then it's like, knocking. So like, if that comes through, the first thing they're gonna hear is not the crit sound and expect it. They're just gonna hear the.
He assassinates the Dolorosa, reports Mind Fang, and gets executed by the High Blood. Cool.
Doesn't do much.
There she is.
Is this
The
just
most
like
important one.
it's just like Trident but female?
What does that mean?
you
love
you
how-
don't remember like Trident from the Little Mermaid, like the Little Mermaid's dad?
I think his name was
Triton?
Triton, yeah.
Trident? Sorry, I
Triton.
still you know
There's
what
no
I
D
mean.
in it.
Yeah, but he wields a trident, so I
True.
I just always
by
thought
the
that was
way,
his
I
name.
just realized this version of her sprite has just like pure orange horns like the rest of the ancestors, but this one actually has the troll like horn gradient.
Alright, so
Yeah.
who is it? I've got no clue.
Yeah, this is the Condis. She has like 6 million different names.
So I might have been right.
No.
That's not one of them. One of them is Betty Crocker.
Got Batter Witch, her,
The
Batter
Condis,
Witch
the
makes
Batter
me
Witch,
laugh.
Betty
Hick.
Crocker, her Imperial Condescension, Hick, yeah. Meenah Peixes, technically. She
bad
is
bitch. I don't know.
she is the Empress of trolls and also of Earth.
If I said the Empress on this one, I would have been right. Gosh dang.
Yes.
Yeah.
Who is this?
Yeah, who is this?
Who is this?
Please don't tell me this is just Guy Fieri.
This is just Guy Fieri.
No, this is where things get complicated.
No, wait. Tell me, is this the one
Yeah,
we
this
thought?
is the one.
Okay. All right. I think I'm so happy. I got
Let's
Guy.
explain this.
So Guy Fieri within Homestuck. Actually, we'll wait a second.
Can you explain the contest how she ties
He
into this?
might not get this one.
I don't
Oh,
know
boy.
if he will.
Is this a rapper reference? I'm assuming.
This is a group.
Yeah, kind of.
A group? Yeah, I don't know like rap music period or in
Cool.
general.
This
It's
is
like-
the Insane
it's like
Clown Posse.
Yeah, no, I would have.
You're on TikTok a lot. Their songs have like gone viral
Yeah, I'm on
TikTok.
TikTok all the time. I just
Motherfucking
don't know like.
magnets. How do they work?
It's not one of them.
So, Guy Fieri and
Guy
the Insane Clown
Fieri.
Posse become like high-ranking government officials once the Condis takes over Earth.
Like, Guy Fieri becomes like a Supreme Court justice.
He becomes
I
the
remember
Supreme
correctly.
Court Justice, and ICP become co-presidents of the United States.
Co-president. You know, I'm
Like
happy.
the first and last dual presidency or whatever.
Yeah, well, because then the presidency gets like abolished or whatever,
Yeah.
Is
and then they die.
Yeah.
Wait,
who
Guy
chose who
Fieri
in this
and
one, correct? Yeah, yeah, these guys die.
Guy Fury and
Aw.
ICP.
They die.
Uh,
Okay, so
well, they get killed by specific people.
recap time.
Recap time. This was
Yay.
kind of quick.
So in the meantime,
I think I should do John. Okay.
Yeah, sure. Do you wanna explain what John's been
I'll
up to?
do John. I can't remember exactly. He died by
End of Act
Jack.
5, Act 1 is
Okay.
where we left off.
Yeah, so he died. He then got God tiered, where he became the
Heir of Breath.
Heir of Breath. He traveled around a bunch with WV. He found that Jack killed his dad, got angry, and then supposedly killed, but then you find out the God tiers can only die if they do a noble act or something.
Heroic or just death. So
Heroic
if
or
they
just
die
death.
while doing something heroic, or if their death is particularly just.
Just.
And then he continues on, helps out with the final plan, and then he's on a ship for 3 years until he can go to the new
And
universe.
he finds out that he actually hates Con Air.
He goes on 3 pages of just hating Con Air. After watching, he just despises Con Air.
It's like
It's relevant because he used to be obsessed with Con Air.
Yeah, I think I remember that part real well, actually.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I remember we talked about Con Air, and I was like, and I swear I said, "What's Con Air?"
all
and
of
then he
these
gets really
characters
angry
are
at Davesprite.
all of these characters are slowly going kind of insane because they've just been stuck in one place for 3 years.
You should probably explain who he's stuck with.
Yeah.
So he's stuck on a ship with Jade, Davesprite, Nannasprite, Jaspersprite,
And then a bunch of consorts.
Yeah, just a
Yeah,
bunch of random
consort, I
guys.
think. And he gets really angry at Davesprite and passes out, and then finds
Friska.
So let me explain Rose, since this is gonna be a trend where we're explaining
I
our own
guess this is
characters.
what's going on.
John, he's on a ship to a specific place. That's a 3-year-long journey. It's the next universe or whatever. Rose is on a different ship, or a meteor, I guess I should say, and she's with all of the last surviving trolls, and Dave, and she's in a complicated relationship with Kanaya, but it's not that complicated because they clearly are both
They very clearly
But she's hesitant to call dates, and it's weird. And yeah, she also starts drinking.
she fucking does alchemy to create alcohol. It's great. Okay, so Dave,
Wait, no. For this entire panel, we are calling him by his real name.
Call him by his
We gotta
given
call him
name.
by Brock.
okay, fine. So Brock has been on the same meteor with Rose. He hasn't exactly been doing all that much specifically. There's an interaction between him and Carcat where he makes Carcat draw dicks.
Hasn't he been dating Terezi, I think? Right?
Yeah, that's a thing.
It's kind of a thing. It's not explicitly stated.
It's not, but it's very heavily implied.
There's a lot of
'Cause
stuff
of
with
Carcat's-
Terezi.
That's another thing.
He god tiered.
Yeah, so he also god tiered. Oh, by the way, Rose Syrup White. Anyway,
Also, she went edge, really
she
dark.
went grim dark, whatever that means.
Yeah, she went grimdark, but it's kind of just evil version.
Anyway,
or not.
so Dave goes god tier and becomes the Knight of Time. Yeah, I mean, he doesn't do that much. A lot of his interactions are just him fucking around on the meteor.
Yeah. Being the coolest guy there.
Making raps, and then he walks over to somebody's like, "Oh shoot, were you standing at the time?" It's like, "No, you walked over to me." What?
Kaden, do you want to take this one, or do you want somebody else?
Yeah,
to?
Kaden.
Sorry, spaced out for a second. What's up?
Do
We
you
We
want
kind
to
of already
do you-
explained
do you-
like her whole thing. She's
Yeah.
done.
So, so Jade.
Where do we start?
Yeah. So
been
Jade.
a lot.
Well, okay. First of all, since we left off at Act 5, Act 1, I should have put the fucking sprite in here, but I didn't. Jade has also gone God tier, or perhaps it would be more accurate to say that Jade has gone dog tier.
Yep, she has become one with her sprite. And
So,
it's a headache
basically-
to look at.
Basically, like, Jade dies and then gets put on her quest bed, and then
By
like,
Jack, right?
yeah, by Jack, and then the sprite like fuses with her because technically it's her dream self,
Hmm.
and she goes God tier, which means that she is now part dog.
She is now officially a furry.
She has like dog ears and a dog tail. It's great.
And also
she
is like
just
powerful.
casually
And
barks in a
you know,
conversation.
dubiously canonically.
In the dubious canon, she has a dog dick, and she also calls herself a silly little slut.
But yeah, Jade's fun.
I was gonna
She
say,
was
so
dating
she-
Davesprite for a little bit.
Yeah, she.
Yeah,
so
we
we've been over
explained
that.
that.
We've been over
Yeah, yeah.
we
I
did
thought
it,
bring
we
it up
did
again.
explain that.
Dad died.
Mom died.
No.
Wait, the
Her mom
shadowy
died.
one.
So Rose's mom also died. The shadowy figure here is Roxy's mom.
She also is dead.
She
Good to know.
killed. Did she kill ICP or Guy Fieri?
She killed
Fieri.
Guy Fieri. Yeah.
Yeah, she killed Guy Fieri because there's like this cool scene of another character killing ICP. Which I think is the next one.
Yeah. That's she writes Complacency of the Learned. She just generally opposes the Condis, and then the Condis gets her killed. By the way, Dave's bro died.
No,
Yeah.
no, I don't believe it.
You'll see how it happens.
I don't believe it.
Anyway, this is Dirk's bro, which is just Dave. You know,
There's this awesome scene where he cuts ICP in half.
it's great.
Mhm.
Love it. Oh my god.
He
Made the
makes
Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff movie.
yeah, he makes Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff the movie. Sorry, the movie. And
Coming
like
to
that
a
becomes a
theater near
whole
Nevada.
series. And he uses them to oppose the Condis, and then the Condis kills him.
After he kills ICP.
True. Jade's grandpa has been dead this entire time.
Yeah, I figured at
It's
some point.
John.
Yeah,
Well,
so
I mean,
Jane's Pop is John.
Has also been dead the entire
Also been
time.
dead the whole time.
He's
Nothing has
also been
happened
dead
to
the
him.
whole time. We don't really see anything about him. Beck. Did I not put GCAT on here?
I think you put
Ooh.
GCAT. I think you put GCAT. Give it a bit.
No, we've gone past every guessing character.
Like
Oh,
every
yeah.
new character.
I guess I just didn't put GCAT on here.
GCAT is
Yeah.
like Beck, but like a cat for the alpha kids. And it's like, gets up to shenanigans because it's a cat.
And
WV. There's a bunch of stuff with WV.
He gets a car.
He gets a car and then he like flies it around. He gets like stuck in the little like base area, and then he dies.
Jack kills him.
But then
And-
well
He's
we'll
on
go-
the
we'll-
meteor.
Yeah, then he
with-
ends up on the meteor and he gets revived. And Dave talks about him a lot.
He's cool.
Because he's the mayor.
He's
He's
the
so
mayor.
cool.
He's
He is
the
very cool.
mayor.
So PM, you may notice, has an extra sprite here now.
Yeah.
So she, in the meantime, has, I think, she takes the ring from WV, right?
Yeah.
I thought. Yeah. I think
So she takes the ring from WV and puts it on and becomes this. Which basically, she's the one that puts WV on the meteor. She also just like devotes her life to fighting Jack after that.
Yeah, she goes on like this 3-year-long
Well, for a
fight with
package.
Jack. Jack's tired. She's not. She's like, come on. She's dead set on killing him.
And Jack
She's so
has fallen in
cool.
love with her, I think.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's complicated.
AR has died.
I was killed by Jack.
No.
Very
WQ
sad.
was also killed by Jack.
But she like brought the White Queen
She
to
brought the White
future.
King into the
Yeah, the White King.
future. Nobody cares about him. He's not even in this slideshow. He's boring.
Because he was immediately killed by Jack.
He technically has a name, but nobody cares. So Spade Slick, in the meantime, has been taken in by Hussy for some reason.
Wait, no, before that, some stuff happened. He, what was it, Scratch, like, hired...
I'm going canonically. I am going canonically. Or, like, chronologically.
Chronologically? Okay.
So, like, Hussy takes him in and gives him, like, a robot arm. To replace the arm that he loses in the intermission. And then he ends up going to, like, Doc Scratch's apartment. And he just, like, wrecks shit.
He fucks shit up.
And
Best character in Homestuck.
He is pacified by a bowl of licorice Scotty dogs.
And then he's like dumping the bowl into his hat, and Doc is like, "This is disrespectful."
He gets like thrown over a balcony to escape Lord English.
By Hussy.
Snowman has died, which of course means that the universe has been destroyed.
Killed
but
by
it's
Jack.
fine. It was the trolls'
I mean,
universe,
Jack
and the trolls
Spade.
are on the meteor. All the live ones.
Yeah. So that's about all there is there. Doc Scratch has also died.
By Jack, I'm
No,
by
by
no.
Andrew fucking Hussy.
Andrew Hussy killed Scratch.
Scratch gets killed, and of course that means that Lord English is summoned.
He is here.
He is already here. That's basically all there is there. Jack has been given another power up through the prototyping of Beck.
What about Spade not Slick, man?
Oh yeah, sorry. Nothing has happened to Heartspot.
He is still in that
Plus
calendar
Deuce
year. He is.
Diamond Streak is
Yeah,
not Diamond Streak.
I should mention that. All of the Midnight Crew have like their separate versions outside of the Midnight Crew in other sessions.
Yeah, like the Draconian Dignitary is like the only significant one.
He like takes the ring in the Alpha Kid session, but he hasn't exactly done that much with it other than, you know.
He also kind of has the power to go invisible. It's like a joke, but it's also just like there. It happens.
So he has now become Beck Noir, and he's like this fucking ultra powerful being.
PM also has that power though.
True. So now there's like two big bads, but Jack is kind of preoccupied with PM.
But there's like two big bads, and they're both the same guy, but not.
he's also like loyal to Jade.
Yeah,
because of the Beck prototyping.
Because Beck was prototyped, so he like has soft spot for Jade.
Dog.
Yeah, dog.
Dog.
Carcat is the
lot.
Knight of Blood, which I just didn't mention last time because we didn't talk about class specs.
We still barely talked about it. We're just mentioning
True.
what their class specs are.
So yeah, he has been through a lot.
He watched all of his friends get killed.
Yeah. There's this fun scene with a couple characters where he watches somebody die, where he watches like this big confrontation where a bunch of people die, and it just pans over to him. He's just like making a shocked expression.
Then he drags his friend down the stairs, and it's kind of traumatizing as well.
Yeah.
And now his like weird like crush that he has black and red feelings for is like dating this guy that he sees as a tool. Where do we start?
Where do we start with the most important character in Homestuck? So Gamzee, pretty shortly after when we recorded the last one, went completely fucking crazy and murdered like a shit ton of people.
Yeah.
You'll find out who he murdered when we get to their specific slides.
Yeah, but
It's gonna be like the whole Jack thing. It's just gonna be like, so, Gamzee's murdered this person and this
honestly, kind
person.
of.
Yeah.
And then he goes like fake god tier or maybe real god tier.
It's not
uncertain.
explicitly stated either way. And then he ends up in the
And-
Alpha Kids session somehow.
And then he makes the sprites like we said before by
Mhm.
throwing the dead bodies of the trolls that were killed.
And then he ends up in Caliborn's game session somehow.
Because
He
he's joked about
appears
being like the
everywhere.
guide for both of. It's weird.
And then Caliborn
Yeah, he
shoots
is.
him.
He shoots him, hits him with a crowbar. It's a funny bit, and I don't think he added that. Jacob added the
I did
funny
not.
thing.
Uh,
Dang. Ouch.
Terezi is has not been doing that much.
Oh wait, no.
Failed to mention the class specs of the other characters.
Gamzee is the Bard of Rage. Anyway,
Trey's been doing a lot, I think.
Terezi's been doing some stuff. Most of it is dating Gamzee.
Well, I mean,
Most of
she
it's
also...
been getting in relationships.
Yeah, true. Terezi throughout this period has been basically. Remember Terezi? Yeah, this person's dating her now.
She also got really self-conscious when meeting Latula.
Yeah. And then there was like this big pep talk where it's like, but you don't have to try to be cool. You just are cool.
And then
That's
there was like
crazy.
there's this big confrontation like with Vriska.
Yeah. She is the Seer of Mind. Solix has uniquely been doing not that much. I think we should explain this when we get to Aridin.
He's been
Yes.
dating Pfeffery. Was dating Pfeffery.
He was
He's
dating
dating
Pfeffery.
Fef,
And
and now she's dead. And then he's also kind of dead. Solix
He's
is complicated
half
in the
dead.
dying.
And then he leaves.
he also doesn't have a lisp anymore.
He just kind of leaves.
Solix is kind of complicated in the dying sense.
Yeah, and all his teeth fell out. He doesn't have a lisp.
Mage of Doom.
That was Solix's.
Tavris died.
Yeah,
That's kind of it. He was
That's
the first one to die.
Tavros found out that Vriska was going to do something stupid, and then Vriska killed him.
Yeah.
Hmm.
That's basically it. He
Wah, wah.
so of course characters in Homestuck aren't gone when they die, because why would they be? They become ghosts.
Exactly.
We'll talk more about that when we get to Vriska though. Aranea went god tier. Oh, sorry, Tavros is the Page of Breath. Anyway, Aranea went god tier as the Maid of Time, yeah. And
Is alive again.
kind of.
Yeah, Radia's one is also pretty weird.
Uh,
Because it hasn't been explained yet, so I'm not going to explain it.
and I don't remember, did she like leave or is she still on the meteor?
No,
or...
she left with Solix.
Okay.
They skedaddled.
That's basically all that happened with her. She froze Jack in time for a little bit.
Yeah, that was like really cool.
That's pretty useful.
Nepeta is dead.
Nepeta got killed by Gamzee.
Gamzee. Woo.
And she's been off in Ghost World doing...
Fuck knows what.
She hasn't really appeared. Doing things.
We do see a god tier Nepeta.
That's fun.
A dead god tier Nepeta, who is the she is of course the rogue of heart. Yeah, I mean Nep is not very important, unfortunately.
I love Nep,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
yeah, she just doesn't do much.
Vriska. Okay.
Killed
So she kills Tavros. And
because
then...
she's going to.
Oh yeah,
like,
first of
go
all,
after
she went
Jack.
god tier.
Yeah.
She went
She's been
god
God tier this whole
tier,
time.
before the story started, technically. But, you know, it's only revealed to us now. She is the Thief of Light. And, she kills Tavros, and then, gets killed by Terezi, and then that is deemed a just death, so she stays dead.
She was gonna go off and fight Jack, if I remember correctly, and they didn't want that happening because he would have found out where they were.
Terezi uses her mind powers to figure out what would have happened, and it would not have gone well. So Vriska dies, and then she and Tavros become ghosts. Briefly, they get turned into Tavrisprite by Gamzee. But then that explodes. So their ghosts just kind of chill, and then they start, like, working on finding, like, a legendary item or something.
They're out treasure hunting right now.
That's basically it.
Equius died.
Again by Gamzee.
He was killed by Gamzee. That is basically all that has happened to Equius as of now.
The most erotic death scene. I'm kidding.
True. Yeah, I mean, that's basically all that's happened to him. Kanaya was killed by Gamzee. No, sorry, she was killed by somebody else. We'll talk about that in a minute. But after she died, there was this whole bit about Karkat, and he talks to Scratch, and Scratch goes like, "Don't take your eyes off of the body." And he turns around, and Kanaya's body is gone. So Kanaya's been a vampire, or Kanaya's a vampire now. Rainbow drinker, technically.
She's like a living glow stick.
Yeah. She was constantly glowing, and then she talked to Porrim, and then found out how to turn off the glow.
That's about it.
She's been basically dating Rose, yeah.
Yeah, and she also got conscious when meeting, Porrim.
Yeah.
But, yeah, and then they met, and then it was fine.
She just stopped glowing by
There he is!
There's this guy.
There's the motherfucker. So Aradin sucks, as usual. Basically what happens is, he gets this, like, cool wand that, like, like, science wand or whatever. He, like, shoots lasers. And then he takes it, and he's like, he goes up to Fef, and he's like, I'm gonna go join Jack. I'm gonna go defect to Jack's side.
Wow.
And obviously nobody is okay with that. So they try to stop him, and then he uses his science wand. He knocks out Solix, he kills Feferi and Kanaya, and then just kind of leaves.
Well, he also destroys the matriarch, which is, like, the egg that was supposed to, like, revive or bring back their population.
True.
Mm-hmm.
And then Kanaya later, as a vampire, finds him and cuts him in half.
In this cool sequence where she kicks Gamzee in the balls off a cliff.
God, I wish I could have put that in the slideshow. It's such a good sequence.
Yeah, she kicks Gamzee off a cliff in the balls, and then slices him in half. Or slices Aradin in half, and it's, like, so cool. I love, like, both of the sequences, like, of him killing Kanaya and then Kanaya coming back and killing him. They're both so cool.
Fef has not done anything. Aradin killed her.
No, she actually did do stuff, but we never actually see it. She created these things called dream bubbles, which we have yet to explain. But the dream bubbles are the reason that any of the characters can interact with any of the ancestors.
This is correct, but yeah, that's about it. She kind of just dies after that.
I mean, she also dated Solix, and that was about it.
Hussey is now dead.
No.
The creator of Homestuck has died in his comic.
Yeah. Hussey ends up with Spade Slick and Miss Paint, who is a different character that is only kind of important. And
She will only ever be only kind of important.
Lord English shows up, and I don't remember what he wants, but he shows up, and Hussy...
To kill Hussy.
Yeah, Hussy, like, grabs a gun and goes to shoot, but the gun only had, like, 1 bullet in it, and the bullet was shot earlier.
Oh.
So he just kind of throws the gun at Lord English, and then Lord English kills him.
What?
And now he's a ghost.
And now he's a ghost, and he's trying to propose to Vriska.
He stole Aranea's...
He stole Aranea's exposition booth, and...
He didn't steal it, he bought it.
Yeah, he bought it, sorry. He bought Aranea's exposition booth, and then goes through this whole ordeal of, like, talking about, like, basically author's notes about who the Dancestors are, which is very funny, because it's more helpful than anything in the actual Homestuck author's notes.
What do you mean? I love his author's notes talking about how he named all the characters. You're like, oh, Solux, this was submitted because something Constellation.
Now it's time for the animation bonus round!
Oh boy.
We actually put the animations in order this time. That way it's not, like, all over the place on us suggesting ideas on what to watch. It's in order.
So first off, technically not part of Homestuck, but I had to put this in here.
This is a really popular fan animation.
I don't know why I clicked full screen. It doesn't do anything.
Like, of the trolls fighting the Black King.
Yeah.
That adds this into the unofficial Homestuck collection. And there's this really good bit where Scratch is talking about something somebody didn't see fit to show you, and the somebody he's talking about is Andrew Hussey.
I mean, it technically is just not important. Because the game, like, Homestuck doesn't focus on the trolls this session.
Homestuck doesn't focus on, like, badass fights in general.
Because you know how long a cool fight would take to animate?
True.
It takes so freaking long, and no, instead he has, like, freaking a character biting a character's head off. It's just, like, easier and funnier.
It is funnier, but there are so many, like, fights that I would love to see animated in such, like, the few panels they got. But the ones we do get are pretty good.
Yeah, there are like some cool fights. It's not like an animation. It's like Eridan killing people, or Kanaya killing. Like, those are cool. There's
One
not animated.
specific animation fight I can remember is like Dave of Stan and stuff.
Yeah, it's the Striders.
Dang. That cut was very, very deep. Oh.
Terezi, stop acting like you actually need that cane.
I actually like this animation. It gives like everyone their own like chance to shine. It's great.
Even some of the characters who never get to do anything in canon. Speaking of characters that never get to do anything in canon.
They're like characters that they do stuff that is important to the canon, it's just not really shown.
Yeah.
Like that much. But Nep does like a whole lot of nothing.
Rufioh!
Like, Equius makes the Aranea bots. Or makes a Aranea bot.
Rufioh here is drawn more closely to the Dancester.
He's just punching them.
Only weapon he can use effectively.
It's like throws
Funny to look
Nepeta. The one time Aridin is cool and it's not even canon.
I love this bit where he starts like to aim at Solux and then changes, and I just love that. It shows so much for his character in just that little bit.
I think Fef and Aaron would be a cool duo if he wasn't
Terrible.
so weird. He wasn't so weird.
Karkat drops his sickle. Yeah. There's like very few details we actually get about the fight between the trolls and the Black King, but we do know that Solix and Aranea used the meteors against him.
Yeah,
Here we go! I love Gamzee in this one so much. Gamzee is a character that is undeniably a piece of shit, but I could not hate Gamzee if I tried.
Fair. I mean, I kind of hate him because Nepeta, but what even Nepeta? But I mean, he's pretty cool.
Well, by that logic, I should hate Aridin, but I don't.
Yeah, I could follow.
I just realized that's fucking killed by Break Spider.
So cool. All
The ancestors.
She gets the outfit. Mindset.
Oh, yeah, it's like every anime there is upgrade in the final moments of the fight.
Oh no, we're all dying. Good thing I can power up just real quickly.
This
That
was
is
also
pretty
one of
funny.
the things we know.
Like Vriska just waiting to the last moment.
That was the other thing was one of the few things we knew was that they won because of an like impossibly lucky roll.
Yeah, an unnaturally lucky roll of the dice won the fight.
Also one of the best songs in Homestuck right here.
Fucking love Killed by Break Spider. And then we knew about Gamzee's weird bullshit.
So is this another animation or is this the same
It's
animation?
the same.
Same enemy.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Maybe she's killed by Vriska.
Doesn't it?
Focus on Vriska now.
Ah.
I can't believe he
This
just
is
assumed
cool,
that would
but it
work.
hurts. We'll find out later why this hurts for us, but very cool.
So that's that. I don't know how to make it go to the next slide.
So how
on
many
full screen.
animations do we got?
A few.
Try and like escape. Tab out.
There we go.
Oh yeah.
No, don't use AI to explain this. AI would not be able to explain this.
Can't explain
And
this.
I would look at it, it's like, what the
This
fuck
is one of the
wrong
weirder
with
ones.
you?
Hey, I just puts a caption. This is Homestuck.
Yeah.
And
This is
there.
Homestuck.
Homestuck.
If you're asking me to explain Homestuck,
New YouTube video idea: asking an AI to explain Homestuck.
Squirrels. This is like right after she fell out of the tower, I think.
All I know is that she's asleep during this.
Yeah, asleep and her dream self is dead.
I feel like I'm watching a fever dream right now.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Just going back to the fever dream.
Pfeffery's here now.
You know, I just now realized we should have probably put a flash warning in front of every animation.
This one is far
This one
from the worst.
specifically.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, put it then just all the colors. I'm like, we probably should put a flash warning.
What's the one on the video itself?
The Horuss.
Oh, I forgot how fast this goes. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah, it's
Hey, chat, peep the horror.
okay, beat that one. Keeps going faster.
We're making a real good at this.
Jump scare. It feels like there'd be a jump scare at some point.
The jump scare is that you're reading Homestuck. Me too, Jade. Me too.
Back to the fever dream. just restarts all over again.
That is not what I wanted to do. God damn it.
Should have made them so big.
It basically made it the side of the
Fine.
the size of the
Oh,
slide.
this one.
Love this one.
Flower.
Forgot that was in there. Hold up, what did you say?
I said that cat was tripping balls.
Another one of the good songs in Homestuck. There's a lot of good songs in Homestuck. There's Bro and Davesprite fighting Jack.
There is the singular image of Jade that, like, everybody uses for fucking everything. Ampora and Davesprite are like, nah, we gotta play fair. Let's let him do his anime transformation sequence.
They're literally pausing and just waiting.
And then cut to the trolls.
Yo, it's the home they're stuck in.
You know, so they're about to, like, claim the ultimate reward or whatever. It doesn't really mean much.
Doesn't mean much. It's only the whole reason they're playing the game.
Now.
And cut to later, where
a lot of the scenes in this animation are like payoff to something that was like mentioned randomly in like one panel. Like, this animation on its own is cool visually, but I think in the context of Homestuck, this is one of the coolest animations in the entire thing.
Yeah, I mean, me watching these animations, it means nothing to me. I'm just watching it for the pretty colors.
that was also the scene where Bro died.
Brock and Bro died.
Yeah, so it's really cool. Immediately after this animation, there's a page of Karkat talking to John, and the image is just like orange feathers and Bro's dead body. Like, they die off screen.
Oh,
Jeez,
is
we got a lot of
this one?
slides.
Oh, no, it's John right now.
Oh, I might be able to actually do the thing I'm supposed to be doing this time. In a world. I made that joke when we watched this in the series.
In a world where Homestuck doesn't exist.
Oh no, it's a Doom timeline.
And the exact words were like, in a world where the fireflies need to be set free.
In a world where I need to make myself believe. I can't tell if these animations are helping me understand or making me even more confused.
Yes.
Because I don't even know what's happening. I'm just watching at this point.
It's fine. It doesn't get any more comprehensible later on.
It gets less comprehensible even.
The more I
agree
watch,
with
the less I
that.
know. Watching these animations is like, it's like trying to read. It's like Homestuck in reverse. Like, the more I watch, the less I understand.
Like when someone tries to explain Kingdom Hearts to you.
The beginning of Homestuck, a lot of the animations were like most of the important stuff came during the animations, and then later on they just put a lot of
Well,
the
it's because
important
a lot
stuff
of the
outside.
important stuff is stuff from like way earlier that was like a one-off gag.
Yeah. Platinum
It's like, it's watching these animations. It's like someone trying to explain the like Five Nights at Freddy's timeline. Like, it's wrong no matter which way they put it.
There we go.
Oh, this one.
I'm just gonna be quiet. Like, let's just be quiet and let this play.
Fair enough.
I mean, you could say whatever, London, but like, I think we.
Oh
four
yay,
should be
perfect.
quiet.
I am going to speak this entire time. I will narrate this. according to me. How to make an awesome Homestuck animation step 1 with Megalovania.
This was one of my favorite moments in the series because I managed to keep Caden and Dylan from knowing that Megalovania was in Homestuck.
It was easily the most shocking moment in the whole, like, probably the most shocking moment in the whole series, minus like a few deaths. And also just a really good version of Megalovania.
Listen, I'm just gonna say it. Something is about to happen.
True.
Megalovania has a purpose in this, and it's because it's gonna be badass. Is that the freezing in time part that we talked about for like 5 seconds?
Yep. His legs.
Oh, I see now. Oh, I get it.
That is why the moment with the Black King was kind of sad.
Oh, I got it. Okay, now I get it. Alright, anyways, to change my perspective, there's only 2 reasons you put Megalovania. To hype something up for no reason, or to actually be good. And I'm putting that on hyping it up for no reason.
That animation's fucking sick.
I was like, it was good, but I was like, Megalovania, something's about to happen, and they're like frozen time. Yeah, but that's Homestuck. I don't know anything about Homestuck. Oh no, these characters mean nothing except Brock, and Brock was already
So
dead.
anyway, here's S Flip.
Yo, Phoenix, right? Asia Turi?
The way it like flashes to the death scenes is so cool.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm playing an old Pokemon game where like missing no exists. Like it's just Alright, who's reading the captions this fast?
I am.
I'm trying, and I'm just like halfway through, and it just blanks.
Murders? Like, plural?
You mean like killed multiple people? Shh. One murder I was responsible for.
It was me, Tavros.
funny, like it was rigged from the start.
I mean, yeah, it literally was. She influences the coin flip, but
The coin flip means nothing, though.
true. Anyway, here's attempt rare and highly dangerous 5x showdown combo. The demented clown music.
That's a...
What are we playing? Yu-Gi-Oh! Omega?
I can't be the only one that thinks like Gamzees would be the type person to say, "Do I look like a fucking clown to you?"
And being like, yeah, you do.
Most certainly.
Funny how.
Alright,
funny
you
like
know
a
what?
clown.
I'm gonna put it in a comment challenge since it's probably very far into the video. What's scarier, sped up clown music or slowed down clown music?
Reversed clown music.
True.
That's not one of the options. Just sped up or slow down. In my opinion, I am on team sped up clown music. It's creepier.
Slowed down, then it's progressing.
Terezi, not yet.
We won't have that relationship for another, like, 2,000 pages. Lil Cal's ancestor.
Lil Cal's ancestor is Lil Cal.
And they have a cool fight off screen. Totally. Definitely.
That is definitely how that ends, yeah. They definitely fight.
Oh, time for the penultimate animation.
I don't know that that's true.
Oh, okay, maybe not. It's the one that, like, most people talk about, you know? Like, this is the one that a ton of people, like...
It's like this and
Right.
Collide,
Yeah.
but we haven't gotten to Collide yet. John, do the windy thing. Out the courtyard droll.
Oh yeah, the universe is a frog.
The
I don't know if that ever
universe is
came
a
up.
frog. So, this animation expands across the page, which looks really cool in the context of the way the webcomic was originally presented and the unofficial Homestuck collection, and just does not work anywhere else.
AR's buff legs.
Hey look, it's the Writ Keeper. Who cares?
Forgot he had a name.
Jack inadvertently causing all of the problems he's about to face. Like I said, who cares? He's already dead.
Can't do it because WV's in there. Saddest death in Homestuck right here.
Saddest deaths in anime. See like all of that recontextualized again. Dave and his stupid sword that has an unpronounceable name. It's honestly weird that he even uses that here. So, like, you don't introduce a character who, if they die, the universe gets destroyed, and then not kill that character, right?
And they do it in like such a cool way.
can't be the only person who thinks this part of the song sounds like Castle Crasher's music.
A little bit, yeah, I can hear it.
Jade. I love that bitch just like, hey John, get over here.
Get over here.
Juggling planets. Yeah, I mean, this is another one of those moments in Homestuck where, like, everything that's been building, that the story's been building up to, like, comes to a head, but it doesn't really mean anything out of context. It just kind of looks cool.
It's very cool, but yeah, this is like what we've been. This is essentially what 4,000 pages of a webcomic I've been building to. What were we at? Like, even 5,000.
I think this is the creation of the Green Sun.
Yes, I think so.
It'd be helpful if Raven would help with these statements.
I'm trying to find a post of him, man.
Okay.
Anyone know how many animations we have left?
A few. It's not that many.
Alright.
We can skip a couple if they're not important. Granted, I think we should definitely do the ones with
I think most of the ones here are important. The ones that aren't important are like 20 seconds long.
No, I was just asking since it's getting late.
It is getting late, but
It is getting late, yeah, but this is the this is
What
like the
animation
last
is this?
super long.
this is Cascade.
Forgot it's this one.
Sequence is so fucking cool. got to do that every time. I think it's just like a zoom out.
Yeah. That was the end of that universe.
Stop.
Begin intermission 2.
AKA intermission 2, because there's nothing else of intermission 2.
This is the only part of intermission 2.
Like that code snippet, right? Like,
That was really important. Like, 3,000, like when the trolls were like we first learned the trolls' backstory. Like Solux wrote that, and Carcat ran it.
my favorite strange theory that didn't make any sense was Dylan saying that
Here it
Jack
goes again.
was going to be Lord English.
It was a theory I had at the time, okay? At the time it made sense. They both had green magic powers, which was before we learned what a first guardian was, so I just thought that they were connected. And I thought that Jack's like colorfulness, like
Why would Jack fight himself?
I don't know. We didn't know if he was gonna fight himself, and
Lord English is the leader of the Felt. We've known that since the intermission.
yeah, but I was saying Jack was doing, not hey.
They are the same person.
They're not the same person. If I can have these two people in the same room together without time travel, it's not the same person.
Wait, what are you guys talking about?
Jack and Spade are different people.
They are most certainly different people.
They're like different people in terms of like how they act. But what I'm saying is, why would Spade Slick like dedicate his life to fighting Jack? It doesn't.
Maybe he didn't know it was himself, or
Why
also
does he want to
self-loathing.
dedicate his life to fighting Lord English? There's no like good reason.
I didn't know. These were all fan theories at the time. That was my theory, like back when Lord
Admittedly,
English was
there
first
have
images.
been stranger theories.
I have gotten strange theories correct before.
There was that one theory when Act 6 was being written about the like combination sprites before we knew that there was going to be more than one.
I mean, I was right about the Dancestors and the Troll and the Midnight Cruise.
Changing to green, like, yeah, that's right, you're dealing with sub-acts here, fuck you.
And the thing also, it's also, I mean, I think it's supposed to signify that it's the Green Sunverse, or, you know, like the post...
It doesn't mean anything. Not Washington. I think that is the only time she has ever shown playing piano. master level misdirection here.
So true. Make you think, oh, they're all normal in normal places. There's Jane.
And then she explodes.
And she explodes later.
I mean, this is like the scene that it happens in.
Oh wait, yeah, I forgot about that. Oh, this is the good one. This is one of the good ones.
This is one of those ones that I think stands on its own outside of context pretty well.
It's just one of the good fight scenes of the series.
This one seems good on its own because it's not like we haven't seen much of the alpha kids.
Dirk's fucking orange eyes.
We never explained why Jake has a picture of Lord English on his shirt.
Isn't it like the logo of his grandma's company or something?
Yeah, that was why. The logo of his company, her company was trying to, like, get the contest to beat her, I think.
Yeah, so Jack at this point I think is like in prison or something.
Yeah, Jack, like, is in prison for attempting to assassinate Jane's dream self.
But it's a different Jack.
There's like four of him, maybe.
You see three, and then there's the Dancestors Jack, who probably did something important.
I think we see him briefly. Like one page.
Gotta get your eyes back, Jake.
And that's why Dirk is the coolest character in Homestuck.
Speaking of which, I think... No, never mind.
No. Oh, I forgot about this animation.
I hate a moral coward, one who lacks a manly spark. I just detest
anyway,
a
there's
man
porn.
afraid to go home in the dark. I always spend my evening where there's women, wine and song. But like a man, I always bring my little wife along.
There's Dead Hussy.
I'm a member of the midnight crew. I'm a night owl and a wise bird too. Home with the milk in the morning, singing the
Like, this fucking animation is like an AMV, but also reveals important plot shit. It's so weird.
early to bed and you'll miss all the fun. Bring your wife in trouble, it will never trouble you. Make her a member of the midnight crew. Wah, 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 wah. The fun doesn't stop till 12 on happy old Broadway.
Maybe YouTube will deem it tasteful nudity.
Going home until the break of day. Now something confidential, whisper not above a breath. I once went home at 2 a.m. and scared my wife to death. I'm a member of the midnight crew. I'm a night owl and a wise bird too. Home with the milk in the morning, singing the same old song. Rise with the moon, go to bed with the sun. Early to bed and you'll miss all the fun. Bring your wife in trouble, it will never trouble you. Make her a member of the midnight crew. Wah, 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 wah. I never shall forget the night I made 6 rappers run. Although I didn't have a knife, a blackjack, or a gun, I proved myself a hero of a very high degree. I ran for home and 6 of them were running after me.
I don't know, but I'm really happy that they gave DD a bit more to do in the
Yeah, I mean,
like,
he spends pretty much his entire existence in the intermission just being the smart one.
Yeah, he's like, I would say the
The
second
rational
most,
one.
he's like the second most interesting Midnight Crew member behind Spade. So I'm happy that they gave him a little bit more emphasis.
You mean to tell me that Club's Deuce isn't interesting?
Oh, there's G-Cat. Club Deuce is cool. He's hilarious, but he doesn't. He's just kind of like the funny little guy.
Exactly. He's
Sometimes
the funny
all you
little
need
guy.
is the funny little guy, you know?
Oh, this one.
I put the wrong one in here! Woo!
Okay, let's quick try and look up the normal Dark Unit synchronization.
Fucking gets me every time, Jesus Christ. There it is.
If Prince of Heart didn't rise up, doesn't make Dirk the coolest one, it's this.
How much longer would we have for this slideshow? Because
Not very much.
I think it's one more thing after this, I think.
It's
What's the
technically 2 more, but we're gonna hurry through one of those.
This was technically 2 animations, but...
You ever just decapitate yourself?
You're definitely.
Incoming coolest set piece in all of Homestuck soon. Okay, maybe that's not correct, but it is very cool.
This whole dramatic plan was just to get Jake to kiss Dirk's head.
So... Back here. We're not... Oh. What is even this?
What do you do?
Oh, right.
Yeah, this one. Forgot how many animations there have been.
We are almost at the end.
Probably just a Terminator skull on it.
I mean, why not? Wow, look at all those dead people.
There's a bunch of the dead Daves.
They are the enemy.
Still have the theory that Caliborn came up with the whole thing to kill ghosts just because he wanted to kill Hussey.
I don't know why we zoom in on Equius's shades there.
Cool reflections. That's a rule of cinematography. You put things into reflections. The very, very JPEG compressed Statue of Liberty.
If there's one or more statues of liberty... So, yeah, that's Caliburn Enter. It just kind of... Oh, wait, what? I don't remember this.
I'm going, oh, something just happened.
Okay, yeah, that's Caliburn Enter. It just kind of zooms out on this black hole for a while. We're not... Okay, this next animation, we're not going through this in its entirety, but London, I just want you to see the bullshit that we had to put up with.
And also, this is the animation that had Killed by Break Spider in it, which was very cool.
We're gonna skip through this, but,
And there's more people.
Oh boy.
and then there's more people. And then
Oh,
there's more
boy.
people.
Oh boy.
Another alternate universe of the same people, and then more people.
And then more
Same
people.
Oh,
Xbox.
boy.
You have to read shit like this. And then they fight. Kind of.
And it just kind of ends.
And
This is the last
yeah,
one.
yeah, it's the last one.
All right.
This is like a cat. Like we don't really see what goes on with like with like Jane, Roxy, Jake, and Dirk's like session. We just kind of we get like they go in and then we get like a time lapse of like what has happened the past. What did they say? 5 months.
Roughly.
Also, wait, did we explain why Jane and their session is different?
What?
Did we ever get around explaining why like Jane, Roxy, and their session was different than the normal session?
Oh, they
or...
didn't prototype anything before entering the game, so it fucked everything up.
So their worlds don't like have anything except like tombs to raid, I guess.
They're nobles, not heroes. I also don't think their land names have anything to do with their aspect.
Yeah, it's just like it's like a feature of it, and then like a gaseous element.
A noble gas, yeah. It's helium, xenon, krypton, and
Neon.
yeah, and neon.
And they're skeletons.
End of Flux and Henge. God, that joke's not gonna make sense to anybody, probably.
No. He's still in prison.
Jack, that's not how tally marks work.
Every tally mark is a different number.
I will say, I love the way the Alpha Kids lands look.
They look very cool. Fun mustache.
Jane can have fun here because it's not gonna stay fun for her for very long.
Hold on, is that 7?
Probably.
That is literally, he is tally marking 7.
And that's
They're
a
with the
bionicle
fucking
mask.
bionicle mask, yeah.
It's not confirmed whether it is or not, but I swear that's a bionicle mask.
Got like a
and I-
Batman utility belt too.
Yeah. I mean, let's be fair here. That's what I would do if I could alchemite stuff. I would make life-size bionicle gas masks. The land name never Krypton, so I just know it made me Superman jokes.
I was about to make a Superman joke, but I was like, they probably already made it.
If anybody
No,
was
I-
gonna
I-
make a Superman joke, it would have been you, Dylan.
Just don't know about hot take. I just don't really read that much Superman comics.
It doesn't help that, like, he's only sometimes written well.
Yeah, well, but he's mainly written well, and like I heard the recent run is pretty good. Like Lex
It's a lot
Luthor
of
like goes to
sevens.
prison,
There's a lot
but
of comic
gives Superman his
characters that are
company.
there's a lot of comic characters that are either written well and like actually enjoyable or completely unbearable.
Hot take: I don't like edgy Superman. Yeah, you can download the video if you just give me. I don't care. I like
Downvote, like,
hopeful
the Reddit
Superman.
Downvote the
They're
video.
like
I'm
different
on Reddit,
colored
man.
kryptonite
You can dislike
that
the
like
video if
just
you like. I like hopeful Superman.
You know what's a character that is completely unbearable if they are written incorrectly? Deadpool.
Oh, agree. You have to like strike this fine middle ground of like he's annoying, but like he's kind of fun, and he's like, but like he's annoying to the people in the comic, but not to you, to the reader.
Yeah, and so many people just go too far and make him annoying to the reader too. It's like, I need
Okay,
to.
but enough.
I need to want to keep reading this. Anyway,
Enough. It's comic book shenanigans. London. Let's see. How do you think of the Homestuck?
how do you feel?
How do you feel after learning everything you just learned?
That this video better get 6 likes to see me do this again.
You could probably up that.
We could probably.
it to, like,
Alright. Not to be rebellious, not to be very angst here. Let's go for 10 likes.
Yeah.
You heard it here, folks. 10 likes. 10 likes, and he'll be back for, I would probably guess, the finale of the,
Yeah. Realistically, what it would be is, like, after we just do, like, a big catch-up.
I think
and
this
then-
like, mini-series works as a good, like, here's a recap of what's been going on for us, at least. Not for you guys. It's kind of like a recap for us, but also, like, a look what's ahead for you guys and our hot takes coming up.
So, in your other videos, are you just reading Homestuck, but like on YouTube? Is that all that is?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yep.
basically.
Alright,
Yep.
I got an idea, guys. I got another comment challenge other than the clown music. Are you team actually reading Homestuck, or are you team watching Homestuck?
I'm team. Please, someone shoot me.
Remember
like.
to like, comment, and subscribe, and ring the bell.
Yeah.
Every YouTuber says this at some point. But thank you for thank you for watching.
Yeah.
I
Make
guess
sure
probably
you
have
like,
it right
comment,
here.
subscribe, hit the notification bell, subscribe to our iPhoney.
Just
Go
sit
to
here,
our Vine.
thank you guys so much for the 200 subscribers. We never thought we would get near that amount from a silly little.
It's
read through
funny.
Homestuck
It's
in
funny. I did not.
2023.
I'm gonna be honest. I did not expect anything out of the Homestuck stuff. I just thought, it'll be fun.
When I
And
agreed,
Listen.
here.
when I agreed to read Homestuck, I thought it was like a normal book. Come to find out, here I am just to suffer.
You
Listen,
guys helped
No.
making me
No,
reading
I
the
signed
series
up
so
for
much
it.
easier.
Jacob comes
We're
with the
at-
idea of like, hey, let's read Homestuck. This would be funny. I'm like, what?
we're at the end of the video. I can say this. There's 2 types of people that
We're
are
at
on
the
this
end of the
YouTube
video.
channel.
I can say this.
Actually-
Fuck.
There's 2 different types of people that subscribe. There are the people that subscribe to watch the rest of Homestuck, and then like probably like 15% of people subscribe just to watch me do this again.
I think they're just here to watch us suffer.
We've gone from, I think, 12 subscribers before Homestuck to 200.
And that like is crazy.
pretty
The
rare.
majority of those are
Yeah,
probably
hold up.
Dylan.
Hold up, I'm pulling up
No,
the
I
exact
think
numbers
5
here.
are
I
my
want to
old
thank.
accounts.
I think we should all thank
I
everyone
think 3 actually.
for the 7K views, almost 600 likes on the
It is
first
fucking
episode of
crazy.
I
this.
think we almost
It
had
is
1,000
the
likes on
most.
that video.
It is the most like viewed and liked video on the channel, and it just
That
makes me
is
laugh because I was like,
Insane.
oh.
It has gotten consistent like views.
Yeah.
Like when other people guess Homestuck characters.
because I was like, whoa, I was
So
doing it
add
for the
another
first
person
time.
we could pull in.
I was doing it for the first time. I was like, oh, this is gonna be like so like this is just gonna be a random video. Like it's gonna be the least seen, and it is the most seen, most liked. It's just like I was like, dang.
It was uploaded on Homestuck Day, which definitely helped.
Oh, and then we
Yeah.
also just got consistent views like throughout. Like even on Homestead, we got like a few thousand, but like we've consistent.
it is still the most viewed video every week.
Oh, it's gaining more. It was at like I think 6.5 the last time I looked at it. I want to say,
I can look
and
right
it is now at 700 or not 700, 7K. I don't
You're
even
at
know the next
7K.
closest.
You're at 7,000
It
views.
is
Video
7K,
is
almost
crazy.
550
Now, for the
likes.
last part of this video, we make him
540
quiz.
likes.
No.
The
I
next
don't even
amount
know
of
that.
views
Video is
we
already
have
4
in
hours long.
the first
He's
episode
like-
of the series.
I was about to say, it's like it's not even 1K. I don't know how we got 7K out of the first one.
We're almost at 1K on the. We're at like 760 views on Act 1, the first episode.
Yeah.
But
There's 2 parts that will be edited, the beginning and the end, because we'll just ramble on like this for like another 30 minutes.
Before we're stuck here for another 3 hours
Yeah,
talking
all
about
I'm
random bullshit.
saying is that we have another person we'll pull him in and do.
we could
Guess
another
Homestuck
like
Talk
characters?
to
like
him too much.
we can get
Not
like
Homestuck.
I do not talk to him too much about Homestuck.
Listen, hold on,
We
hold on.
get
I've
20
got
likes.
no 20 likes on the second video. If we want to do this again, because we know it's gonna be another out like 2-3 hour long video, let's set it to at least 100.
It probably won't actually be that long. Because
About
it
the
would
last
just
one,
it
but
would
yeah.
mostly just be catch up.
And we won't be
Well,
talking about like
the next
Meenah
one
and
is
stuff
still
again, 'cause
10 likes for me. But if we're bringing someone new, we got to do this basically twice again. So
No, because I don't think if we bring in the person that I'm suggesting, he would want to deal with all
No, he would be here for like 5 minutes and then it's like he's done.
that.
all right, we
As
As
need
much
to.
as I
Yeah.
could get him to do stuff, he would not do that.
Before we
have
go, we
another
need to-
person we could try to get, but he's always off and who knows fucking
I
where.
don't think we need another one. I think we're pretty good with just keeping London here forever as our go-to
Yeah.
guest star.
Because, I don't feel like sitting through another 12 hours of Homestuck review.
Wait a minute, hold on. I just now realized.
At least not yet.
I don't know if this like goal stayed in the first one, but I think we got enough likes for me to be on Wheel of Dex.
I do think I cut that out.
Dang it,
He did.
guys! Get this video to like 1 like. I'll be on Wheel of Dex.
Quick, we need to come up with an end for that. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Peace.